actually get clicked into the game this time. I'm remembering.
That might help.
There we go.
Hello, everybody.
Alright, I do have control. A little bit.
Oh, you said the thing.
Yep, I said the thing.
You said the thing. You said the game. Alright, so we're back to this point. Okay. See that little desky thingy over there that you can do the boopage on?
Uh-huh.
You can get a recruit, i.e. a meat shield.
Oh.
A meat sacrifice.
That's handy.
Yeah, so you could call in reinforcements. That's not how you do that.
Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Okay, and then he'll just, like, suddenly pop up. Especially once you go through the door behind you.
Uh-huh.
See? Yeah, he'll come around.
Reinforcements are here.
See?
Oh, cool.
Level 7 deployed ranger. They're actually really handy to get through these kinds of areas.
Yeah, because, I mean, they take some of the stress off of you.
But if you go outside of the direct area from in which they're employed, they, like, won't follow you.
Yeah.
So, that's the biggest thing. They're locked to their area. But they are very helpful, actually, because they can deter a lot of the attention and stuff like that. And, oh, he getting up in your biz.
Apparently.
Jeez.
So, I'm trying to remember exactly what we were doing here.
This is leading to the, town. The recreation of the town. Of Ordinary, I think.
thought we did that.
Okay, maybe not. I don't remember. Apparently you gotta find a copy machine. I don't even know if that's the right thing to follow.
Yeah, the copy thing is in the operations center.
Go to your menu thingy to see
down.
the thingy. That's not it.
That's
not it.
That's not it either.
Oh my god, how
Which
did
one
you
is
dump it all in a week?
I could have swore it was that button. Oh,
There
it didn't
you-
load last time for some reason.
Missions.
Yeah.
So, what have we got here? Okay, so it's probably, well, you got dimensional research.
Old friends, find the 6 pouches worn by Airsh's old squad mates.
Okay.
Locate the mirror in synchronicity. Mold removal. I thought we did that. I guess we didn't do all of them. Another fine mass. Oh wait, no, this one has like a little chevron on the inside, but this one doesn't. What does that mean?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I think the mold removal, you were in progress on it, but you hadn't gotten to all the places.
Yeah, that might be what it is. It's like you started it, but haven't finished
Yeah.
it. Oh, return to sender. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's...
so this was the chain letter one.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
So then...
So if you want to do that... you haven't finished the Hartman one.
The Hartman one? Which one was
Yeah,
that?
the big creepy dude where you have to flash all the lights on him.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple areas
I
you have to
think
go
that's
to.
what we were on still.
Yeah.
So, what mission was that?
Down.
Eliminate the darkness?
No, the third thing.
Shine light on plants?
Down. That one.
Gotcha.
That's the Hartman one.
Okay. Yeah, I think this was the one we were working on.
Yeah, and that's back in investigation, so... So anyways...
What happened with, like, where we were?
I don't know. I think we went through this area, and I guess it defaulted back to this point over here once we
That
saved
probably
it, maybe?
is what happened, yeah.
It defaults to a checkpoint, so...
Yeah, so it loaded us up here.
but you could go to a checkpoint to fast travel
Yeah,
if
let's
you...
fast travel back into that area.
Yeah.
So I thought it would more easily connect over, but I was wrong. Alright, so... AW loading area... Actually, I don't think I have one for that area.
It depends on which area you want to go to.
The one with the
red?
No, we're the red. The yellow dot on the right. So would it be the From Morrow?
That would probably be a good one right there, yeah. Yeah, because From Morrow is one of the ones you need to go to.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Which I think that's the one we already did.
Yeah.
So then we go this way and then up. Out of the way.
There you go. Those are bathrooms.
Yeah. But it's like I need to go up.
Ah. And you go...
Can I reach that high? Because I
don't-
can't float that high. Because
don't-
that would...
then you could... Can you stack things?
So I'm gonna try.
I know there's ways to do that kind of shit. Like, where you jump and get
That's-
into areas that you shouldn't be getting to.
Not what I expected to happen, but okay. This is going to be more difficult than I thought.
That's not how you get to From Morrow, but that I think you're looking at a hidden location, but
Maybe. But, like, I was just looking at the map, because you see there's that duct that goes through, and that's what I was thinking. But maybe actually the AWE loading area and coming in from the right side might actually be the better way to do it.
maybe.
So I think this is what like you end up here and you drop back down.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what it is.
That might be what it is, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to that loading point then. The AWE loading area. Because, like, I was thinking about this in between streams, and one of the things I wanted to ask is, like, what's your favorite, like, supernatural kind of thing?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a vague question, though.
Yeah. But I was legitimately curious because that is such an open-ended, like, kind of question.
I mean, that could go in any different direction. I mean, it almost has to be more narrowed down.
Okay.
In the sense of, like, are you talking folklore? Are you talking more stuff like this to where that's what you were doing?
Yeah, we were doing the elevator and we didn't go up. That's right.
Are you talking more, alternate universe kind of supernatural stuff like this?
Oh, there was a save point right up here. Of course. Ooh, is that the Moonlander?
Told you there was a Moonlander here.
Huh.
Last stream.
Cool.
Yeah. Because remember, they did their thing with NASA.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So, like, for me, I like it whenever they take mundane things and give them, like, supernatural properties.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my favorite thing. So, like, the rubber ducky and the other things like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I like the idea of something just being everyday, commonplace kind of thing, having this unique quality.
And that's actually what I like in terms of, like, sci-fi kind of stuff. Like, you could put Star Trek in front of me all day, and I will not give a shit. I don't care about, like, going into space, intergalactic crap. You're gonna end up dying if you don't get to some light, boy. There you go. Recharge that power.
Yep.
But yeah, you could put, like, stuff like Star Trek in front of me, like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah,
when you do, like, space travel, going to planet, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Big aliens, I don't care. Whenever you put odd things, alternate universe what if questions in a scenario that we recognize, something like Control, to where all of this is basically a kind of something hidden away from the general public. This is, based on Earth in New York City, where all of this stuff is hidden behind the scenes, where everybody else is living their lives. There's, literally ordinary small backwoods towns, but there's unusual things happening. You don't have to suspend your disbelief as much because it's embedded in a familiar territory.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of tales that I always float towards. I love that kind of stuff. You can literally put any kind of intergalactic sci-fi in front of me, and I will not care. It will completely lose my interest. But this kind of stuff always intrigues me because there's that connection to the world automatically because you recognize it.
Yeah.
And it's twisting that on its end.
Mm-hmm.
And I absolutely float towards those kinds of ideas and those kinds of stories for that reason. Because I feel like I can connect to it so much more.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome to the stream, Haru!
It needs some element of realism to it.
Haru says, are we talking about Supernatural, the TV show of Weird, or the SCP kind?
I'm thinking kind of like taking, like, twisted reality.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the direction we were both kind of leaning.
Because,
like, I do like sci-fi stuff and I like fantasy stuff, but for something that to be believable, it has to have some element of realism.
Right.
So taking the ordinary and mundane and just twisting it a little, I feel just gives it more relatability for people.
Exactly. And that's why I like not only floating towards that stories, but typically when I write a story, that's what I float towards writing. Just something a little bit off kilter from what we normally recognize.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of, like, what if this happened to us? How would we react? How would the world react if this was truth?
Yeah.
I love exploring that kind of stuff. Haru said, so it would be SCP.
Yeah. No, that's not what I want. That.
There we go.
I don't know if I even need it over here, but I want it.
Well, it's always good to have it on hand.
because I think...
Yeah, there's one right
a
there.
little thing right there. That's what I was thinking of trying to reach. Can I just do it from back here?
Yeah.
I can.
There you go.
Oh, great. There's multiples.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like there's another one over there. So this will send it back. That's not what I need, though. Okay. I need, like, a floor light that I could grab.
Yeah. They probably don't have those because they want you struggling.
Yeah, probably not.
Unfortunately. And there's one right there, actually, if you can find
Yeah.
one slot.
So the problem is all the batteries are covered in goo right now.
Right. If they're covered in goo, there should be a floor light somewhere.
Yeah, and then there was something, like, over there that looked like a button.
Ow.
So yeah, I know there's a battery over there. Because I can see the outline of it, but it's covered in goo. Alright, so let's see what it is since the light. Oh,
There you go.
perfect.
Yep. That is a traveling light to aid in these very things.
Yeah. Oh, I
So-
thought it was... Because I was following the one light, so now there's two lights that are moving.
Yeah. So, and it'll rotate around wherever you need it.
Yeah.
I think it's just all in that square format, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah. Squizzles.
Okay, so they all just keep rotating between the stations.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so let's see if I can... Yeet! That's not what I wanted to do.
What were you aiming for?
I was trying to send it over to those lights over there. So
Yeah.
The other station. Alright.
Take that,
Yeah.
light! Haru says, SCP, because there are objects that are realistic and take place in real-life places, and leave certain spots secrets to make them make the place even more interesting to investigate if it were to be real.
Right.
So yeah, absolutely. So I think a lot of us are on the same page in that regard.
I've wanted to play the SCP games because I feel like that would be something right up our alley. Alright, so what is this? Okay, I can't interact with it yet.
So it's a light. It's a red thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't concern
Oh,
you.
there's
Oh,
the
hey.
battery. Alright, perfect. So then
Okay,
we can
so-
shove this one right here.
There we go. Now you got an extra place.
Yeah.
Boof.
So that turns off, and then I can probably just take this and throw it in there. And then, oh, that opens that. But it didn't turn on the overhead lights.
Well, you may need to go in there to reach
To do
another
that.
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, go see what's over there real quick.
Whee! Later.
So I have a feeling you need to access something up
yeah.
here.
This
Yep.
is like a control room. Alright, perfect.
Oh, he said the thing.
Gasp.
Boom diggity.
Wow. I didn't think he... I thought he was going to punch through that for some reason, not just, like, slide it open.
Mer.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this
Horrible.
one.
Took the top head?
This is funny as hell. Okay, so is it this one? It may be the next area in the Legal Limited, or no, it is down here. Go back down. I'm pretty sure it's down where the moon landing
Okay,
is.
so that goes to where I need to go.
Yeah. This mission is so funny.
Uh-oh. Should I track it for now, or...?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
It's in this area, though. I just can't remember which side it's on.
Gerbil, gerbil,
Gerbil.
gerbil.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
Speak with the voice on the cell intercom.
So it's, like I said, it's in here. I think it's over in the holding cell.
Hello? Yes, me? Worry who?
Huh.
See to see.
Hello?
See the seal.
Hello. Great about us today. Long roads and no hardly. You are Bygone?
Sure. Why are you locked up in here?
Casual turning. Back in front. And Gerbil took the top head. Not being pressed for that. Lady going and loosing back fry?
Sorry, I think I'm misunderstanding you. What do you want?
The head? The head for tales? For reading news, jars, words, and tumble. The reading head.
Okay, take it easy. I'll take a look.
So you gotta figure out what he wants.
Maybe it wants
Yeah.
something to read. Or a jar. Let's just see what we can find.
Because I remember they talked about, like, whenever he was turning into the shadow creature or something, like, they started talking, but it wasn't making sense. It was just gibberish, but they thought they were speaking perfectly normal or something like that.
Right. So you remember that case? This
Yeah.
is the guy. So now you have to kind of find certain objects and see what he's actually looking for.
Huh. So what would he be asking for?
Context clues are in the area, I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah.
You have to, it's something you definitely have to think about.
Yeah. So, the head for tails is in the United States. Something to read.
And I think they marked some things on the map, if I recall right. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not. But you basically, you go on, like, what he says, and then go from there, and it's kind of a process of elimination kind of thing.
Yeah, but is it all stuff in this room, or would it be stuff like...
I think it's stuff in this room, but you could get stuff from, like, the mobile lab. And...
Yeah. Let's go in here and see what we can find. Because there's a box. Box full of books. Ooh, ball. Maybe that's what he wants.
Let's give it a
Okay.
shot.
Alright, and then there was another... Was there another mobile base? Oh, that was in the other area, I think. Each one had a mobile base.
No, jars. A head. Scotch and peppers? Head.
Okay, that wasn't right. Let's try something else.
Scotch and peppers? What is he talking about?
I thought you'd enjoy this one.
So I'm trying to understand, like, what he could
another monologue.
potentially be referencing, yeah. There we go.
You don't like this.
Well, I mean, that was a jar, I think, so... I think we're heading in the right direction. How annoying would that be?
Yeah, that you're saying things, you
You're-
think it makes sense, but...
Like, you're talking...
S-B-E. Head.
Let's keep trying.
A-S-B-E. Head.
Oh, God. Alright, Head. Oh! There's a head.
Maybe this will do the trick?
Let's try it. But, like, you were in a situation, you feel like you're speaking, like, perfectly normal English, and yet everybody else around you is just like, what the hell are you talking about?
And I feel like this must be what it feels like being in a country that doesn't
Speak like your
speak
native
your
language.
native
Yeah.
language.
Wasn't it either? Huh.
Dang it. Alright. Well, let's go grab something else then. Because there was something else in here, too, that we could grab. Yeah, this is just process of elimination. Does
Yeah.
he want booze? Is that what it is? Oh, scotch and pepper. Maybe he wants, like, a spicy drink or something.
Lady, you are school and dirt for losing.
Keep that up, and I won't help you anymore.
I'm just gonna keep grabbing stuff.
Let's see if this will do it.
I just want to hear his responses.
Hurry, clocks, lady. The head. No snacks. Head is top of all up and down. At the top. The top head.
Wait, does this thing actually mean head? Head is in a body's head? Where the hell am I gonna find that? And how
So-
do I use it?
Do I need to go up into that office, maybe?
So think in terms of the area, what's in the area, and what he would mean by head. So what's in the area right now? What's the most prominent thing in this area?
The Land Rover, probably.
Okay. So what would he mean by head?
Hmm. Something like the head of the project, maybe, or the head of the ship, like a part of it, or
What is he in relation to the lunar lander?
I have no idea. He's a crazy man in a box.
Think helmet.
Oh, he wants a space helmet?
I think it's he's missing his helmet if I recall right.
Maybe. Would have been nice if they gave us an inclination that like he was an astronaut or something, though.
Oh, that's what they're going on as context clues.
Yeah.
And then also the previous stuff as well.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's see if we can find a helmet. But I don't remember seeing one anywhere. It might be in one of the mobile labs, but I thought I cleared them out. Let's go double check. So yeah, it looks like this place doesn't have a helmet. Okay, let's go check the other one. Because all of them have been in the mobile lab so far. But I'm not seeing one, like, in the display of, like, the ship, though. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Also, how's everybody doing in chat? Y'all having a good evening? Okay, so, yeah,
Everybody being quiet and enjoying the show.
There's no helmets here. I don't think there was any more mobile labs.
Okay. Now would be the time to go up to the head office.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. Like head office. That's what I was thinking earlier. But you talking about the helmet made me change direction on that. So I was thinking head of like this research or head of this department or something.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Is there something up here? I'm not seeing anything that I can interact with.
So this isn't technically the head office. This is the control center.
Oh, that's handy.
So the first location you visit when you get to the investigation sector. There's a checkpoint near it. That's where you need to go.
So which sector?
Investigation sector. You're in investigations.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the first place you go, the first place you visit.
The observation deck?
I want to say so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're heading in that direction.
There's a checkpoint near the office. Use a fast travel option.
Is there a way to expand my mod capacity? Because I am filling up on these so quickly.
You deconstruct them. That's what the whole point of the deconstruct is.
I know, but I keep filling up so quickly.
Haru says he's just managing my inventory in Final Fantasy XIV. Meanwhile, hearing a madman yelling for a head.
Yeah, exactly.
Just an ordinary Saturday, you know.
Yeah. Sounds perfectly normal. Fade energy cost, launch energy cost. Launch energy cost. I mean, I'm happy with my mods right now, so I could just...
That's what I do. I typically just sort by type, see what I've got repeated, and then I typically kept only about maybe 4 on hand, to like the most important ones that I would potentially switch between, depending on the enemy.
Yeah.
That's typically what I would do.
So I have better for a lot of these. I just got rid of something I could have actually upgraded with. Oh well.
And that's why you don't do it so quickly.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with those.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of everything that's like lower than 4 for now. Because now that I know there's level 5, I know I'll definitely be getting even better stuff as time goes on, so I'm not too worried about it. Also, they gave me a light here, so I feel like I should bring that just in case. So we're gonna have to come back and figure out what he wants.
Ooh, thanks.
Yeah, I figured bringing the light was a good idea.
this what you had in mind?
Ah, this is part of an Ati quest.
Oh, okay. Convenient. There we go. Eliminate the darkness. So that's what he was talking about. Is there another one? But I didn't get the completed on it.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere up in there.
Ah, there it is. It's up on the ceiling. There we go, Audie.
Hey, Wolf!
See, we're so helpful.
Hello. Hello. Chester is invisible.
Wait, what?
Chester is no longer there.
Yeah, why? What?
Okay,
That's a good...
we shall investigate the Invisi-Chester.
Where did he go?
Wasn't he there when we started?
I don't...
Maybe we weren't paying attention. That's very possible we weren't paying attention.
There we go.
Also, welcome...
Oh, I remember what happened. He broke that one time, and he kept just spamming the same message, and we turned it off on this comp.
Ah,
Yeah.
so we probably should keep an eye on that to make sure
Yeah.
it doesn't. Anyway.
Yeah, he may say hi to everyone, but he should eventually stop.
Yeah. Also, welcome to the stream, bub.
Oop, now I'm clicked out of the game.
It's gotta happen at least once.
Yeah.
Chester's in the ethereal realm.
Yeah.
And now they're gonna get them all to dance. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty.
He's such a happy bean. Alright. So, this drops down.
There. Oh, don't.
What?
Careful.
Oh, I didn't realize I had that.
Yep. Well, okay, now that's where that was.
Yeah.
Also, you ended up hurting yourself somehow.
Falling, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, now we can head over here to the observation deck, and we can maybe find that thing we were talking about.
Yeah. Let's see. This would be up towards the sector head office.
See, it doesn't help that they don't label any of the areas as that.
Yeah, there probably is a label somewhere. We just haven't seen it yet because we haven't been looking for it. They label lots of things.
No, this is just a mess. Okay, so then we went over here through here last time.
Whoop, ah.
Down into the goo. Oh, hello. Can I get back up there? Yes, I can. Alright, where was that light I threw willy-nilly?
Somewhere. There it is.
There it is.
Nope.
That's not it. This one. Thank you, game. I got some paper with it, too.
You can try this, but I think they typically don't allow you to do this.
Oh, it just...
Told you. For some reason, they don't allow it down there.
But it makes sense.
Yep. Also, Wolf redeemed a bean.
Alright. Let me do this real quick and let's see if I can just... Oh, it just breaks?
There's a filter, right in that door.
Yeah, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and I don't know why.
So I have to use
it's relying on that one.
Yeah, I have to use this thing to do it.
Yeah, the bottom area has its own light sources, as Wolf said.
Yeah. Yeah, I want you to use this truck for it. Okay. So, I didn't see... Oh, sector head office. It's all the way down there at the very bottom.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
So it's there. Can you travel there? Since it already has a thingy?
I can go to the abandoned... Or actually, wait, can I? Do I have it?
Oh, it's across the fire break. So go down to the
Steel
abandoned
fire
office.
break, yeah.
Go down to the...
That was down there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was flashing.
Well, yeah, I get that.
See? We're down here.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you need to be.
Yeah. Okay. So, this way.
No.
Yeah.
Check the office room. Oh, man, well,
Yeah,
maybe... Ah, okay, that's right. Okay, yeah, you're in the right area. Sorry.
Yeah, silly. How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swap my other gun. Ooh. I will definitely take this. Hello. If I can get a headshot on him with this, this will do a lot of damage.
Ooh, yeah. Good use of that pillar, too.
Yep. God, that shotgun he has does a lot of damage.
Ow! How rude. There you go.
It was risky, but I saw all the help up here. I was like, I'm going for it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there we go.
Head.
For a head. Is that what the prisoner meant?
Oh my god. Hey,
Guess
there's more lore we missed.
Find out.
Cool. Alright, let's go give him what he wants. See, he was over in the Frau Maro area.
Yeah, it's that
so
checkpoint right
go-
there.
Yeah. Perfect. Wolf wasn't here. What's your favorite supernatural thing? We were asking that earlier.
Alright.
I don't know why I like doing the wiggles. Because their feet don't line up with where they should.
Yeah. Duh.
Chicken station. Far tastier. Press any button?
So that helmet is what you're after, huh?
Tubes. Snug and grape. Pure grapes. Hail a lady.
You're welcome, I guess. Did Kirkland lock you up in here?
Chief Trouble? Yes. He's long around. But holdouts and happiest. Can gather for goldfishes. No wrinkle.
Okay. Well, sounds like you're doing fine in there now. Just make sure you don't go anywhere.
Jelly.
Jelly. Chief Gerbil? Gerbil took the top head. So Kirkland took his helmet.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I interpreted out of that whole thing.
Yep. That's all you need. Alright, let's see. So we were doing this one.
Yeah.
So we're... Oh, that's all the way across the way.
Aye.
Alright. So if we do go back this way, we'll eventually get back to the main area. But yeah, we have to go all the way across active investigations to get there.
Looks
Okay.
like it, yep.
Alright. That is perfectly fine. So this is the... I'm trying to remember exactly what we were doing in terms of the lore. So this was where all of the big stuff that they were researching ended up, right? Because the research sector and the containment sector weren't, like, fully equipped or something enough to handle what they were doing or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, this was more based on investigations out in the world than internalized things like what they had with the Panopticon and stuff, where they could house everything in-house.
Right.
This had more to deal with outside investigations.
Okay.
Like, you know, the Alan Wake stuff, to where it happened outside of the bounds of the oldest house.
Mm-hmm.
People treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't want to brag.
He's still talking about that?
Yes.
We already listened to the whole spiel.
Yeah.
Alright, so if we go this way... How did he get all the way from the right side to the left side of the facility?
He's a clever little beast.
Apparently.
Harvey said, I like that there are weird objects that can cause harm to people, but can be used for good to a certain extent.
Right. They're not, like, good or ill, they're just powerful.
Yeah.
And that it takes something with will to actually impart like meaning or purpose to something.
Yeah, I mean, and there's actually a lot of things in the world, in our actual real life, to where it really is depends on the human will as to how that object is used.
Yeah, and also the interpretation of it.
Right. Haru continued, however, objects that might cause an end of the world event get my interest.
Ooh.
So,
He likes the big bad stuff.
yeah, Wolf said, like I said, he'll say it every time.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can let him take care of some of his friends for me.
He'll probably sit there like a lump.
Or throw grenades at them.
Yep. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
There we go. Now it's 2 against 1.
There you go. There we go. And then those two will just fade off.
Yep.
Ugh.
But now I can come down
Sorry.
here and grab the health. There's this bad guy somewhere. There you are. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
There's the second one.
Not gonna work on these guys
There's the
anymore.
third one.
I love being able to seize bad guys in this game.
Yeah,
It's so handy.
it's quite fun.
There we go. Because it just means it's a guaranteed kill, too.
Yep.
Like, there's no extra rigmarole with it. It's like, okay, you work for me now, and when you're gone, and you're still something I don't have to deal with.
Yep.
Oh, I couldn't reach that. How do I get back up there? It'd be so much more easier to fight these guys. Okay, I'll just take care of you then.
There's like little stairway entrances
Yeah, there's gotta be
around
one
here.
somewhere. Huh. That's not good.
No, there's a way up.
Yeah, there's gotta be. Maybe it's over there where that light is. Or not.
But it may be blocked right now because you're still battling.
Yeah, that might be it.
So. Bub said, I guess I like things that have very unusual properties and interesting applications. I can't really get more specific than that.
I can understand that.
Wolf said, yeah, there should be stairs somewhere.
God, that guy was invincible. Unloaded like a whole clip into him and he didn't flinch. I mean, they're not particularly, like, being dangerous. They're not even, like, shooting at me. They're just throwing these grenades at me. If I could get this forklift to explode on somebody, it'd be great. I've thrown it, like, 3 times at them.
There you go.
Go.
There you go. Yeah, because this is one of the flamey boys. From Grenady boys, I should
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I'll keep using your own grenades against you. I don't care. Ow. There we go.
There we go.
What was that shiny thing?
I don't know. That was probably a grenade that exploded.
Probably. I still hear the, like, battle music, though.
Yeah, there may be
Who's-
somebody
who's
lingering below.
Still alive.
There he
you
is.
are. There we go.
Okay, so...
Alright, so I need to go that way.
Right.
So I need
go...
to spin the bridge, probably.
Yeah, so go towards the light. Probably
a
there's
control
something.
thing or something to spin it. Oof.
Wolf says, honestly, I can't define a singular supernatural thing I like. I like when roles are switched, like you have good demons, good werewolves, bad angels, etc. But I also like items that can sort of shift and such, like the oldest house and the service weapon. For me, it's more the stories than the individual elements.
I can understand that.
And I'm completely in agreement.
Looks like we need a battery. And I need a light, too. Battery.
There's a light.
There we go. You're coming with me. I have a job to do. And this will probably lead to the battery. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Sometimes things just get stuck on stuff. There it is. Doink. And now we can open the door. So what I figured it is on the map is we're gonna have to go all the way down and around, and then we open it from the other side, and it'll become a shortcut for later.
Yep.
That's my thought process.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yay.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
Hello.
Hiss are in for it now.
Man, they're quick.
Yep.
Alright. Before he has a chance to dodge.
Yep.
Ow. I wanted to seize him. There we go. All the friends I can get for these big gunfights, the better. They have some of the wiggly boys. Yep.
Yep. Explodey boys.
Oh, great. And they have a... Wait, if they go past the threshold for seizing, does it stop the seize? Or if I queue it up, will it keep going? That's a good question.
What do you mean? What do you mean past the threshold?
So, like, they're getting healed by this orb,
Yeah.
and I can only seize them when they're at, like, a certain, like, health.
Right.
So I was wondering if, like, they get healed back up, ow, past that point,
I think as long as you continue with the seizing,
it'll finish it.
it'll finish it. As long as you're in progress. Now, if you let go of that seize, they're subject to being healed again.
Right.
Because at that point, it kind of negates the health because you're in that process. But if you let go of that process, then yes, they are subject to being healed again. I think.
Probably.
Yeah, Wolf said, I
sounds
think
right.
it ends if you end it. I don't think the heal ends it. Never tested it, though. Wolf says, I B-rushed the orbs immediately, so...
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I was for the most part. Except when it was, like, if I would go back to, like, lower level areas, then I wouldn't worry about it as much, but... yeah, definitely going and progressing in the story, I always went after the orbs first. I never really gave them a chance. One less thing to worry about. Asshole. Especially these bastards.
Yeah, and the
At least
fact
they can
that they dodge your throws, I'm just gonna seize you and not deal with you anymore.
Yeah, and that was a big thing that I always did with those guys, because...
Just seize them.
Yeah, because they're actually pretty helpful once you seize them.
Yeah, especially if there's enemies on the ground. They do that junk slam thing,
Yeah.
and it does a lot of damage.
Yeah. But those guys are just such a pain in the ass that it's like, I don't want to deal with you.
Yep.
So...
Alright, so what do we got up here? Anything good? Aw. Oh, hello. Maybe there's something over here.
Yep,
I can mess
it's
with.
probably leading to that area.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to fry your computers. I totally meant to fry them.
Let's see. Oh, we got some stuff. Oh, there's a door. There you
That's
go.
no fun. I want to make my own door.
How to use a door? You're still human. You
Brain
gotta-
missing.
Oh my god.
Alright, I gotta read that. To the good-for-nothings at the security check. I know you took part of my brain when you put me through that metal detector. I'm not stupid. I know what they're really for. What I don't know is whether taking a part of my brain causes me to lose my memories or to lose sleep. I've been told if you lose sleep, you lose everything else, too. That's where you trick us regular people. Now, I don't know which it is, and I can't remember what you did to me. But I can tell you all this much. I don't find this funny at all. I want my memories back. And you can be sure the next time I visit the Baltimore Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport, I will come and find you and make you fix what you broke. That was a very long name for an airport.
Yeah.
Sincerely, I don't think I will be signing this with my real name. Like I said, I am not stupid. You can just mind your own business.
Okay. You know, if that was an actual thing, I definitely feel like that would explain a lot of people's stupidity in the world.
Yeah. It's the invention of metal detectors has just been slowly whitewashing everyone's
just
brains.
TSA are the brain stealers.
Yeah.
That would explain it
there's-
a lot, really.
There's multiple darkness in this area.
Really give you incentive not to fly.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll help Audie out. We're here already. Clear out the darkness. So we need to look out for one more. It's probably going to be more hidden than some of the last ones. Oh, there it is. Find the darkest corner, and that's probably where it's going to be.
Yep.
Alright. Cool.
And it also just helps to have a light around because it's dark.
Yep. How terrible would it be if you were a janitor and somebody told you you have to clean those up?
That would suck. But I mean, that's what janitors have to put up with a lot of shit like that.
Yeah.
So.
There we go. Ah, it was a good idea to bring the light with me.
Aye.
Boink.
Bye.
Whee. And let me guess, as soon as I jump down here,
The
my
light.
light's gonna break. Oh, they give you a light right there. Okay. At least they were nice. Whee!
Whew.
Yeah, you go down the ladder, or the elevator, and it just breaks.
Yeah.
That's annoying. It's a portable light. Why does it... Oh,
Oh,
hi.
hi. Hey.
Can't get me up here, fungus.
Yeah, but what goes up must come down.
I can go right back up. I wasn't expecting to see shadowy fungus people. Whee!
Zigzag.
Yep. It's serpentine! It's the slowest serpentine ever. Alright. So, now that I know there's going to be...
Now, those guys are completely useless when you take them over, I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to do something a little bit easier than just trying to shoot them, because they are very resistant to bullets.
Yeah.
Night Spring Screenplay.
Oh,
Ooh,
so we now
boy.
have page 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, we do? Is
Yeah,
that
we-
all three of them?
I don't know. There might be more.
Alright, should we go through it?
Sure, if you would like.
Yeah. Note, this screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Scripts television series and all its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Spring Spec Script. Do you know what a spec script is?
Yeah.
Should we explain it for everybody at home?
Yeah, well, you're the video guy.
Okay.
You should know.
So a spec script is essentially a speculative script, meaning that you're writing it as if you were going to pitch it to somebody blindly.
Right.
So once it gets accepted, they call it a working script.
Mm-hmm. And it's usually done, as it explains here, as an attempt to become a part of a current show's existing staff of writers.
Yep.
So you will actually take a current show's like plot line, characters, and stuff like that. It's kind of like writing fan fiction in a way,
Yeah.
and pitching it to the actual writers as an example of what you can do.
Yeah, or like the show's producers. The other type of script you might see is a COM or COM script, and that's a commissioned script, meaning that
They were actually
a writer was paid directly to write the script.
Yeah.
All right, episode Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake. Host voiceover. It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs? You know, It's funny actually seeing something in like formal script format for some reason in a video game. It actually makes me happy.
It's been a while, probably.
It really has.
Except, like, maybe your students or
Yeah.
something that you've actually seen something.
Yeah, like a formal script. I was like, oh, like they did everything correct too, because like you have the scene headers, the interior secret lab, and then night, the time of day.
Yep.
And, makes me happy. The only thing that I would nitpick, because I have to teach this, is that it's not the right font.
Yeah, but I mean, they're gonna have their own font in game anyway. They're
They
not
did
gonna
it to
deviate
make
from
it
that.
easier to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for consistency's sake.
Yeah, but in terms of the formatting and everything, it's all right.
Yeah.
We are in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, the Federal Bureau of Night Springs.
And to be fair, that description is a little vague. We are in a secret lab. I mean,
Yeah.
that doesn't say anything.
Right.
And I know there's a certain vagueness you have with scripts because that's hashed out actually in the production phase,
Right.
in pre-production, but that would still have a little bit more going on it. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, like this feels, I don't want to say amateurish, but you can tell this is kind of like they were trying to go for a specific thing, because you already have secret lab in the scene header.
Yeah.
So they were repeating something that didn't need to be.
Right. And this is actually...
It's like this was like Alan Wake when he was like just starting out.
Exactly. This is more like before he pumped out a bunch of novels. Because I'm
Right.
telling you, any novelist that's going to go over to a scriptwriter is going to have some... They're going to be overly descriptive rather than
Absolutely.
sparingly. That's an attitude you can't knock.
Yeah.
Because you're a novelist. You have to describe things.
Yep.
Right?
I
have that issue.
I encounter this all the time with my students. I was like, okay, we're going to start with story format because that's what you're probably the most used to.
Right.
And then whenever we get to script format, we gut like 80% of the details.
Exactly. And it's tough to do because you think it's all important.
Yeah.
When it's like, no, this is all going to be hashed out. You
Yeah.
have to take away that in order to give control over to the directors, the set
Yep.
designers, and all that stuff. That's not stuff you dictate.
Right.
You need to be strict with the story itself.
The only thing that the script cares about is what can be seen and what can be heard.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it, besides just the core of the plot.
Yeah. So that's a, like you said, that's a very hard habit as a novelist and any kind of story writer to knock because you're used to detail.
Yep.
So going from one to the other, this would actually be counterintuitive to what a novelist would actually probably do, especially if it was like a spec script they're starting out. Yeah.
Scientist, I told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. Director, it's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. Scientist, but the being beyond the portal, we have no way to control it. The robust director shoves the nerd-like scientist aside and heads for the portal control panel. He slams the on button with a determined fist. Director, all the more reason. The entire screen is filled with dangerous red. Then it fades away and we see that the two men are in another dimension. The air ripples around them as if they were in a 1983 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, sitting in the Texas sun after a 5-day road trip.
Okay, that's a very descriptive metaphor.
That's very descriptive.
That's oddly specific.
Interior, unknown dimension, nighttime. If it's an unknown dimension, how can you tell it's nighttime?
Dark.
I guess it's just dark is what they're meaning, yeah.
That or just because they were going to determine it based on the previous scene.
Probably, yeah. Scientist, what have you done? You've doomed us! Director, control yourself, Doctor. Where's this beast of yours? Scientist, right there, sir. If you were actually going through this in like a pitch meeting, you wouldn't say the headings, but I'm just reading it for the sake of the audience so they know where we are. A horrible, shapeless, shifting entity fills the horizon. Oh, they did that too. So the first time in a script, whenever a character is introduced, you put it in all caps.
That's true.
So entity is now a new character. And then after that, you don't have to capitalize it. It can't be described. That's how horrible it is, Director. What a thing of beauty you've been keeping from me. Wait, is this going to turn into like a weird romance thing? Is the director falling for entity? The director steps closer to the horrible entity. He reaches out with a steady hand. Director, you are mine now, creature. I will return you to my facility and control your power. Wow, so formal on the first date. The scientist, sir, we don't know. The entity instead rushes forward and engulfs the director. He screams in pain as the scientist looks on and does nothing, like the coward that he is. Wow. The writer really has it out for this scientist. Entity, subtitled, I am not the one being examined. I am not the one locked inside a prison. Gradually, the director emerges from the entity. His once sparkling eyes are now empty and dull. The scientist rushes to him. Scientist, sir? Sir, we have to escape. Director, we cannot. They are in control now. I got what I wanted.
Wolf just pointed something out.
What's that?
He said, oh my god. Remember how it was stated that what Alan Wake wrote came to life? And that's the premise of Alan Wake.
Yeah.
Red, scientist, director, entity. Red entity equals hiss.
Yeah. Wow.
So did Alan Wake write the hiss into existence?
Potentially.
And that's how they ended up losing, quote-unquote, control
Yeah.
of this whole thing? Was the entirety of this hiss machination Alan Wake's
just
fault?
writing a spec script without understanding his power. That's...
That this entire thing, this entire hiss overtake happening in the Federal Bureau of Control is Alan Wake's fault.
That is hilarious, and I love it.
Wolf was like, my god, this game is so smart.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a way to tie this game to that.
Yeah, wow.
And to really bring Alan Wake into the franchise, which I have a feeling with the production of Alan Wake 2 and how the story that they're going to create, they've probably been writing Alan Wake 2 for a while.
Oh,
to try to tie all this together.
Yeah, to glue everything together.
Because, I mean, they really put a lot of effort into integrating him into Control and also hinting at him in his inclusion in, like, Quantum Break and stuff like that. So, yeah. I have a feeling everything's going to tie back to Alan Wake, probably. And then I heard that there's supposed to be a Control 2 at some point.
Oh, really?
But I think they're going to focus on Alan Wake 2 right now.
Neat.
So.
Alright, so the blue cables go over here, but I need 4, so I can't do that one yet. I'm starting to see how this puzzle's laid out.
And you also kind of see what the contents are in each one.
Right.
So you can get, like, the goodies first and then do it.
Alright.
Yeah. Control 2 is rumored right now, but there's no major confirmation. Alan Wake 2, I heard that there was pretty much good confirmation on that.
And that'll open that one and I get another battery. Okay.
Oh, speaking of, I have a thing I meant to tell you about.
What is it?
About some Marvel property, but I'm not going to spoil it because I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
Oh, okay.
That just got announced.
Okay, so now I can do the orange. So let's do the oranges next.
It can be a bit of a spoiler if some people haven't seen the latest or the finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So
okay.
I want to.
'Cause, yeah, I know we were watching that as they were coming out.
Yeah, so I don't want to spoil anything for anyone.
All right. Orange copper. Oh, that one's just a 1. There we go. We can get that loot real quick. So there's one more orange that I need to find. So where's the other orange copper? Blue. Orange? Orange. There we go. Now we got the 4th battery. And so now I think I can do the yellow. I didn't want that one. I wanted this one. Thank you. Wait, is that a yellow? Okay, that one goes up to there. So then where's the other yellows? So that's an orange.
There it is.
There's a yellow. So those 2 go up there, and that opens that. But I still have 2 more batteries, so...
Yep. Well, we'll look in here and see what you can find. Oh, thingy.
Reminder, the law of 3 also applies to all faucets within the oldest house. Be mindful and don't cause any aquatic misconduct. Thank you for your attention.
Aquatic misconduct. That sounds like a bad fanfiction, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It sounds like bad Aquaman fanfiction. That sounds like dirty Aquaman fanfiction. I am here for it.
Yeah. Huh. So did I not need the 4 bat? That don't make sense. There was... Hang on.
Yeah, but what was on the other side? Was it just more loot?
Hang on a minute. What are we gonna...
Yeah, you didn't need it because you could open it.
Well,
It's already open.
but there's this one.
Yeah.
This one. Oh, I need the blues. Okay. That's what I wanted. Okay, so I need to do all the blues.
Yeah.
Alright. I had it wrong. Oh, and that stays open now.
Yep.
Cool.
That'll do.
Convenient. Alright, blue. That's a white, yellow, red, blue. One more. Which one's the odd one? That's blue, that's blue. Where'd my last battery go? There it is. Okay, there's one more blue somewhere here. Oop, nope. Nope. Battery. Come with me. Blue, blue, blue.
That one. That one.
That one.
Fall it over.
That one. Yeah,
There
that
you
one
go.
was yellow. There we go. Alright. Sorry, I like loot.
Condition Gamer said, when Aquaman fanfiction be the shape of water. Yeah! I never saw that movie, but I want to see it just because of that, really. Just because I'm just like, how did they approach the thing? Because I'm curious about the thing.
Understandable.
This has me intrigued.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
I heard y'all like rocks.
Oof.
Well, that lasts long.
That's the only bad part about taking those guys over. They just run into anything close to an enemy or an obstacle. They're just like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, but they're actually great at like taking out like enemy shields though if they get close. So I'm
It's
fine
just
with
they
it.
never last long enough to do it.
Yeah.
Haru says 50 Shades of Aquamarine. Sorry. There's a button over there.
A boot. And that's gonna open up the shortcut. No, it's not. Shortcut's over there. Okay. This
You
is
probably
gonna
have to
be-
get through this first before you
yeah,
can
before
open
it
that.
opens up. Yeah.
Lots of dark corners to hide.
Oh.
Aquatic misconduct. Woo. Boop. Look at that stanky leg.
Yep.
Hey.
I could have swore there was somebody else. Alright, so it said I need to move the train?
Move the train forward to activate the lights, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a battle to get to each light.
Oh.
How rude.
So I just have to be careful and go into each area kind of one at a time. It is interesting. This is the first time they've actually put Hiss in here, too. With big old scary darkness man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is kind of the final confrontation, so...
Yeah, they have to make it a little bit more challenging.
Yes, Wolf, I see. Yes, the train. I know what you're talking about there. Harvey said, what with TC and hard water? Here's a reference from when TC and Bubbler played Amnesia.
So what's up with this train?
So this is actually one of the possessed objects.
Yeah.
The train itself. You have to get through this battle first, but after it's done, you can actually go inside the train and it's an object that you can release.
Huh.
So-
Cool. Okay. So I guess I hit this then.
It's possessed.
Boop. There we go. Oh God, John, jeez, it hurts. It's so bright in here. Wait, what? He can do that?
Apparently.
Where's it running off to now?
Okay. So before you presume, you could actually, I think, deal with this.
Me want to get in train.
Other side.
Train.
There it is.
Board?
Yeah. Whee. Oh, this is nice.
So this, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit for you.
Uh-huh.
So this is all audio cues.
Okay.
that's echoing too much for the audience, please let me know and I can turn it down.
Oh, that sounds like roller coaster.
Quite.
Next up, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. Tickets, please. Tickets.
Good evening, all you fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears as we wait for that delicious dinner to roll right on in.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Okay.
So you picking up on what you need to do?
I have to activate these in the order of events they happened.
Bingo!
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I'm saying. This is all based on audio
Yeah,
cues.
I might
so-
have to write down what each one is. And then we can sort them out.
You want me to get your notebook?
Yeah, if you don't mind, actually.
I ain't gotta pee anyway, so...
Well, convenient then.
That's right. I'm gonna leave you to this. You Mr. Puzzle Solver.
Alright.
I'll be back here in just me.
Okay.
I expect perfection.
So, we have the briefcase, which was...
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
So the
aboard
welcome
Eagle
aboard.
Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Welcome aboard. Okay. The food was dinner being served. Okay. So, hammer. Fire breaking out. I don't understand why the hammer is the fire breakout, unless the hammer caused the fire. Like it got wedged in something. So gears are crash. So that's probably the end.
Next stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's
So
Alton,
hat.
Carlinville, and Springfield.
Next
Tickets,
stop.
please. Tickets.
So next stop, Carlinville,
and
Springfield.
That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield.
Okay.
Good evening, all you fine-looking folks.
So violin.
Tunes to ease your minds and please your ears as we wait for that delicious dinner to
So
roll right on in.
pre-dinner show. And then I think that was it. Okay.
Sorry.
It's all good. Alright. So I think I have a couple of them that I know the order of events. Because it would definitely be the gears last, because that's the crash. And then we have the fire, so that would be the hammer. Because the hammer probably led to the crash, I'm assuming. So then, at that point, we have the welcome aboard with the briefcase, and I feel like
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle
that would be the start.
Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Considering it mentions have your tickets ready first,
Yeah,
that's probably the first one.
right.
That's what I would
Now,
imagine.
the other one is we also have this one where they said
Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. Tickets, please. Tickets.
and that's where he's actually collecting their tickets, so I feel like that one might be next.
Yep.
But
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
it says it's bound for Chicago, though, which aren't any of the ones that they mentioned in the other one.
the ride.
Yeah, because it was saying next stop.
Stops, yeah, so it stops along the way, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we do briefcase, hat...
So
then,
you have the announcer and then you have the actual train conductor.
Right. So, I think I have it. So we'll do the train announcer, the hat, and then we have the pre-dinner show, and then we have dinner, and then we have the hammer, the fire breaking out, and then the crash. I think that's it.
All you fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears.
Well, that's a lot going on all at
Yeah,
once.
that was on you.
Was that right?
Bam.
Hey! Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I like having a notebook for some of these puzzles every once in a while.
Ma'am, you have a ticket?
No. Throw me off the train.
You had a pretty dark ride, huh? I
Yeah.
hope you're done replaying it now.
Aww. He's empathizing with the train.
Yeah, so what Wolf was saying, he was providing a little insight onto this.
Uh-huh.
People blew up the tracks to turn the train, or the event of it, into an altered world event. Haru was asking why blow up the tracks. To create that event. Blowing up the tracks had a high probability of killing numerous people, because the group that did it were trying to create these events, so that they sort of had an idea of how to create them.
Yeah, it was like an experiment on how to create altered items.
Right, this was a particularly an AWE, not an altered item.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't an object of power that you had to cleanse. It was just an event that kept
yeah.
replaying over and over again.
Okay.
Haru says, so this universe has a version of a chaos unit people who are trying to figure out how to make altered items, objects, events, and to make more of them. Wolf said basically they want the powers associated with those things.
Right. The influence they could have.
Yeah.
Alright, here's some more information on the train.
Yep.
The Bureau has gathered concrete evidence that the train derailment was in fact the work of a paracriminal group known as Blank,
As Wolf was saying.
which, according to the Bureau's intel, was shown a concerning interest in experimenting with artificial manufacturing of altered materials.
Bingo.
Knowing the group largely operates in the American Midwest, the Bureau worked alongside the FBI to ascertain their movements and rendezvous locations. This cooperation provided agents with information that led to an arrest in conjunction with the AWE case. Under suspicion of involvement, Blank was brought in for questioning. An interrogation performed by Agent Blank resulted in the suspect being kept in a holding cell for 2 days without food, in breach of Paracriminal Rights Act. Afterwards, the suspect confessed to his involvement in the Blank group and provided information on other members in exchange for his freedom. Well, I mean, it broke the Paracriminal Act, but it worked.
Yeah.
And I feel like a place like this is more worried about results than necessarily...
Well, I mean, it resulted in however many people getting killed from it, so...
Well, yeah,
I'm not
talking
saying...
about the agent's behavior of how he treated the...
And that's what I'm saying, is that... This could sound very cruel, but it's kind of like a means to an end. Eye for an eye kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not condoning it, but... I mean,
Yeah.
they got the
It's
proper
inhumane
information.
treatment, but they got what they needed.
Right, to find the people and hopefully prevent future things
it's
like this from
you know,
happening.
it depends on if you believe in does the end justify the means?
Right. So it's tricky business.
How desperate are you for the
Yeah, so remember you gotta follow the guy through the wall. So it's tricky business, no matter what. Ooh, hello.
Ooh, hello.
That me.
Aw, yay.
Hey. Well then. Oh yeah, there's a couple of these, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
Just so you know.
I'll just chill up here for a bit. Let's see. Looks like I can safely go up here. Shaded specimen capture. An alert from the Blank WA monitoring station indicated minor Blank activity occurring in the area. Agent Estevez was dispatched to investigate. Inside the Blank Lodge, she discovered the facility's former owner, Dr. Emil Hartman. He had been converted into a shaded individual.
So this goes back to Bright Falls, then.
And displayed violent behavior characteristics of its type. Agent Estevez altered the on-site research team to the specimen's presence and with some difficulty, it was successfully contained in the Black Rock cell. The cell and its inhabitant were transported safely back to HQ, where the specimen remains detained in the Blank sector as part of the AWE investigation. Once the investigation is closed, research teams have petitioned to relocate this specimen to their sector for study.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So that all goes back to your battles with Hartman and why he was there. He was relocated to the investigation sector.
Right. Okay.
So, all dealing back with Hartman. With Bright Falls.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Boop, boop.
This looks like it's potentially not going to be good for me down here, considering, you know, how dark it is and the fact that he likes the darkness.
Yeah, you're alright. You can float. See, you good. You never can fucking find the door.
Why do I need doors? I can make my own. Hey, Stu. Did you hear about Fisher? Got himself in trouble in the motel. Why the hell does anyone volunteer to stake out that place? Gives me the creeps. But hey, at least he came back, if you can call it that. I saw some of the footage they pulled out of there with him. Tom down in evidence processing showed me. Crazy stuff. Fisher had the cameras pointed at himself half the time. I'm guessing he went nuts on one day. He did catch something, though. Got one of those fiber optic cameras under the door of the room he was hiding in and recorded something out in the hall. Looked like a shadow, maybe human. Tom tried to get the quality up, but it's still blurry as fuck. Just reaffirms my position. Stay the fuck out of the motel. Anyway, up for some shum later? Lisa got up to an hour and 38 minutes yesterday. New record to beat. See ya, Dave. So they were playing with the arcade as like a record.
Yep.
Like a challenge thing.
Well, of course they were.
Hell yeah. Yep. Wee. Boop. Alright, another teleport point. And we're getting pretty close to... This has got to be the last area with
with Hartman.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And this one is
Oh.
tough.
Oh boy.
So it has to
So
deal
see a
with
light over there.
these towers in the corner.
Uh-huh.
It has to deal with those.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Okay, so you see all
Ah,
those?
okay.
Yeah. So
And there's Hiss.
So with each tower, there's batteries inside, and once you get over to the control center over there, you'll realize that you're lacking a certain number of batteries. Each tower deals with those. So you'll be able to like activate some, but then you have to kind of move back and forth between the control center over there and like these towers.
Right.
It's a bit of a pain, but you can do it if you're speedy enough.
Right.
But yeah, you definitely want to strategically use like these corners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it gets a bit tougher later on too. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I can keep those for now.
so yeah, you need to go over to the main corridor first, I think.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah. There you go. Alright.
Alright, what do we got in here?
So
Yeah,
that
there's a
switch is
bu-
what's gonna turn everything up.
The
Okay.
main switch, okay.
So and that leads up to
To this thing.
over here. So you got
So,
two on each side.
Okay, so I need 4 batteries.
Right.
Alright.
And like I said, they're all in each corner, so
Yeah.
you just have to kind of strategically gauge from there.
I don't like how wiggly he is. Alright, so how do I get in there, though?
So if you look at, I think it's the one to your left, like over in
that
that
initial
corner.
tower?
I think so. You'll notice that there's little squares. Yeah. So you need to take those out while also trying to stay away from him.
Ow. Well, it didn't help that he teleported onto me.
Yep. And that's why you want to avoid darkness as much as possible.
Yeah, well,
Unfortunately.
he was never that quick before.
Yeah, no, because this is the final showdown. So
Yeah.
here's where actually this corner will help, but it won't help you with all of them.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, but that-
yeah,
Oh.
exactly. So
Oh.
nope. There you go.
Just had to show it what for, you know?
Okay, so there's one.
Okay.
Another power core.
Alright, I'm starting to see how this is gonna work.
Yep.
And, let me
And see
guess,
if-
I can't choose what
It's going to tell you which
Yeah,
one to
it's
go
gonna force me
to
which
based
ones
on
I
those
have to
little
go.
things. Yep.
Yep.
Because it wants to force you into the enemy line with those guys. The good thing it's going to help you in that regard is because it's going to give you health.
Yeah.
But yes, they're going to dictate which ones you get access to, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's okay. Let's see, there's still some wiggly woos, but there is a guy over there somewhere. So let's
Yeah,
go
this
for
one
it.
very clever in how they structured the environment for the pace of the battle.
Yeah.
And it's also one of those things where there's one down there, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. Alright. There you go.
Yeah, as soon as you rip it out, you just gotta go.
Yep.
Alright. One more down. So now it's probably going to be... Oh, is it? Which corner is it? Is it this one? Yep,
Yep.
it's this one. Okay.
So you
I'm gonna
probably
go
actually...
up top and try and clear out
Good
these
move,
guys.
good move. Oh,
At least they aren't throwing, like, some of the really big dudes. I just want to get some of the health.
yep.
That one, we have that one. That one. Let's go here.
There you go.
Alright. That's not it. Oop, got stuck on the stairs. That works, though. Alright.
Alright, here's the toughie.
Yeah, the
You have
one in
no
the
light to
far
fall
corner.
back on.
Yeah. So I think I just dash over there. And just go for it.
And you're gonna have to do the same thing back.
Yeah. Oof.
Yep. Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, so hits are down. I'm in the light. Hopefully all the hits are down. Deal with these.
There's another one, I think.
There's one more somewhere.
I think it's on this
Probably
opposite
back
corner.
side, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Alright. And he's right there.
Yep.
Great.
Oh, wait.
Get out of there. Could do something risky and try and go for the far side.
Oh, look at that hip thrust, man. Get after it, dude. Get after it. So, that man's gonna make some lady or man very happy.
Yep. Oh, God. Alright, I think he's gone. Oh.
He's not in that corner anymore. Ooh,
yes.
never mind.
Yeah.
He's just waiting.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna move for me, unfortunately.
Can you turn around real quick? Sir?
There is a light up there at the door.
I'm just wondering if there's a way you could go around the other
I
way.
probably could. It's
And
the
that would
long way, though.
That would give him... He would have to give time to go that way, you know what I mean? So yeah, do that, and then that could at least lure him in a different direction.
Yeah, and then what I can do is I can actually just dash over there, across the way.
Well, see where he lands, because it could... Yeah, because he's still over there,
Yeah.
but he's moving now, so yeah. There you go. Ow. There you go. You're good. You're good.
Worth it.
Barely, but you got it.
Where's the switch?
Boom.
Let there be light.
Suck it, Hartman.
Wolf said, not even death can contain his powers. Even after death, he still knows how to show a person a good time.
Darn right.
At least he's not wearing a banana hammock.
Yeah. He's still here. He despawned. Aw, he despawned.
I think he done.
Aw. Alright, so it looked like he jumped down here. Or something.
Man.
It went down into one of the lower levels.
Return to active investigations.
Really? We're not gonna do anything else about him? Okay.
Well, you can access this now, I think.
Whee!
I think it's he went back into his cage.
Maybe. He has been recontained.
Yep.
Material shaded faucet.
That sounds weird.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we can go over here now.
Yep. There you go.
La-da-da-dee. Ow.
Just head bop into that
Yeah.
wonderful cement.
Yep. It's fine. We got plenty of black rock to repair with.
And I'm sure he's gonna talk again.
Probably.
Having fun?
Yeah. She just looks so grumpy when you're doing it, though.
Yeah. I would be too if somebody
Like
was...
a figure skater.
If I had no choice whether to just spin in circles constantly. Some god hand was telling me, oh, by the way, bee. Yeah, I'd be kind of pissed too, I'll be honest.
Great timing. Hartman just came through here. God, he was hideous. He tore the security door into the Bright Falls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly. Like, wow, I got a good look at him. And Christ, he does not look like he used to. The haze must have messed him up or something. He looks like a bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man. Or a monster from some 80s horror movie. You know, back when it was all practical effects? Ugh, nasty.
Real
Did you say
professional,
something?
Winston.
Remember, I can't hear you. Never mind, just go after Hartman. Ah, so disgusting.
Alright. Now, before you go,
Oh, hello.
Hide the past and make me lose my way. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, and rewrite it. They are drawn to the mystery.
yeah. So you have new shit in the hotline
Huh. Okay.
from Alan, so.
Yeah. Was it that? Or,
That may have just been part of it.
Nah.
Because they only do, like, snippets when it's in the actual thing.
Yeah. Hartman's final action on writing a manuscript. Okay.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound, a resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Huh. So he has been writing all the stuff that's been happening here.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
I've written and rewritten, deconstructed, reconstructed, experimented with different voices, changed the style, changed myself, forgotten the language, relearned the language. Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. optional. Present, be blunt. Only the brutal truth. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, rewrite it. Be clever, make them do the work. Form the image in their minds. They make it, you just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery, obsessed. You set it up, they put it together. Their interpretation, and there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it because it's theirs now.
Whoa.
I almost kind of like, I don't know if there's like any novelizations or something of like the Alan Wake works, but I've always wanted to read that because he's always had a very unique style.
Yeah.
Very, but conversational, but very off the cuff style, the way they've portrayed him writing. And I've always been very curious because you don't hear a voice like that a lot. You don't hear writing like that a lot.
Yeah.
I always really was drawn to how they had him writing.
It feels more like he was writing for like a public speech kind of thing. Because there's
like very
it's more
conversational.
dramatic. Yeah.
It's like he's telling it to somebody.
Right.
And there's only a couple authors I've run across to where they actually write in that kind of tone. And it's usually in the style of a character, you know, first person or second person or something to that effect.
Right.
So it's really interesting, but he comes at it from the point of view almost as like the author himself when he's doing this, and it's really interesting. It's different than a lot of approaches to like stories, novels, that kind of thing that I've read before, so
yeah.
I've always liked it for that reason.
That was close. But we did it.
You did it!
And now I can't see anything. Alright, so now I think I can go further down the elevator? Yes, can. Boop.
Ah, so there was an Alan Wake novelization that I read some point in time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
But I think it was about him, it wasn't like in his voice.
Gotcha. I don't like that they're giving me a control point and then a door.
What do you think's gonna happen?
There's a boss fight on the other side.
Of course there is.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I've provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer of...
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offense System.
What? You can't do this? I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
Will be detained until further notice, and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me.
Ah.
You have to listen.
So Cauldron Lake Lodge, that was in
Yeah.
Bright Falls.
Okay.
So
I had a thought. So Alan Wake, everything he writes comes to life, essentially. Becomes reality.
not everything, but that's the premise of it, yeah.
Right. So the thing I was thinking of is like, okay, how much power does that have? So say if he wrote something in the past, like he wrote a story that took place in the past, would it be like, would those events had to have happened before he even became a writer for them to have existed?
And that's the thing, is that that's where it comes back to him being considered, like, basically not a paracriminal, because that's not the right word, but definitely being one of these paranormal manipulators and
Yeah.
having power akin to what the Phaetons have, because it could be that these events that he wrote about happened in conjunction with him writing them in the future of those events. You know what I mean?
Right.
That the universe lined up to where he actually wrote these into existence.
Right, because if you think about it, like, would the Bureau have even have been established if he had not specifically written about events that happened at the Bureau of Control?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like, okay, it was the universe setting up a series of events to allow for this to exist.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's
That's the interesting bit.
and there may be extended lore beyond that actually details that. I'm not entirely sure because I'm not fully up on Alan Wake lore. But yeah, I mean, it's...
Forgotten again. I had a plan. I know it. I forgot. He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive.
Where... Okay, then.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely, his lore is based on, like, you know, he wrote certain things into existence, and then at that point, it's like trying to put the lid back on the can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's, he ends up trying, basically using that power again to try to write himself out of the situation, and it just ends up compounding.
Yeah. It also makes you wonder, like, how much in control is he actually of his power, you know?
And exactly, and that's kind of the exploration of all that, is like, I mean, is he making things just worse? He can't necessarily control Z this shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the fact that he even has this power in the first place, it's like, oh shit, you know? Continue? Pardon me? Wolf said, think of Alan Wake as a silver tongue from Inkheart. Except Alan Wake writes instead of reading out loud.
Yeah. It is interesting that, like, it almost feels like he's, like, trapped in his own power, you know?
Yeah.
It's like he's created a situation where he has to use his power to get out of it, but that in turn may continue to make it worse.
Right. Right. And then in turn... Oh, right there. And then in turn, you know, it's no wonder that all of this stuff...
Wake had to escape, right?
Yeah, right, his escape.
Yeah.
The story needed many beginnings, many springs, streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, the connections he had, the people, the places. Wake put them in to make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things. Alice was a conduit. She'd been in the dark place. The thing that had been Hartman sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk, broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head, going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated. Translated. Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
Huh.
So that echoes a lot of the mumbling, the mumble jumble that you hear, especially your brother
Yeah.
saying this, you know, slip into the wet, into the new, and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that nonsensical stuff that echoes what Wake was saying. Uh-oh, we have a bot.
Uh-oh.
No, Chester bad, don't welcome it. Fucking Dada. How. Okay, would you like to read last night?
Not
last
really.
night's?
It's all the same.
It's all the same one that become famous by followers and viewers at bigfollows.com. And, boop. There we go. Hakrulik. Haru pulls out shotgun. Get out.
Another replica.
Chester doesn't know any better.
Yep.
Chester is just an innocent
He
boy.
just welcomes everybody. He's just being nice.
He's just an innocent little reindeer.
There he is.
Yep.
Alright, so I have a
It's the
light.
final showdown.
I need to find a place to put this battery.
Probably further down in the
There
darkness.
we go,
There's
over
one. Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot over there. Nothing up there. So yeah,
so
to go.
that's probably
where I need to go.
Yeah, it's probably leading you in that direction based on your eye shot. So
Yeah. Can I just snipe it from all the way back here? Probably not.
not quite.
Alright. Here we go.
There you go.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
Hey.
You okay? You don't look so good, Hartman. Oh, well that was an interesting sound.
Ooh, Bright Falls 1976 summary.
An unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields for the annual festival known as Deer Fest.
Hey, look, Chester, it's your favorite event.
Yeah, exactly. Eyewitnesses all claimed that the day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports, but then, with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of the Anderson farm and a tornado rose from Cauldron Lake. Jeez, you don't get tornadoes over in Washington, so yeah, that's really out of the normal.
Yeah, from a lake.
Yeah. The torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if the day had turned to night. Testimony from blank. Frank Breaker, the sheriff of Bright Falls. God, I love
That's a
that
great name, right?
Formerly a bureau agent, see employee profile blank. Oh, Frank Breaker used to work for the bureau.
Mm-hmm.
Managed to guide the crowd to safety as the festival grounds were destroyed by the flood. The festival was canceled, ending one day early. Yeah, I can understand why. Lack of official bureau presence on the scene makes this event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE, though the similarity to other known events in the Bright Falls area lend credence to the accounts of the townspeople. Okay.
Hi, Deku. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Dagu! Apparently a bunch of supernatural things messing up your home area.
And as Wolf pointed out, an actual threshold.
Pyramid? Is there a pyramid in here?
Looks like
That
it.
looks like a pyramid.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of pyramid-y things in here. Whee! Yep. But as Wolf said, an actual threshold happened. This was beyond just an AWE.
Yeah.
It was an actual threshold, which means that Cauldron Lake is like a huge integral spot for all of this shit.
Yeah, apparently.
It's just as important as the Bureau, almost. Yeah.
Alright, so what else do I need to do here? Because I'm not really seeing, like...
Well, you have those control panels over there, in that direction.
What, up there?
Yeah, they had switches on them.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it has something to do with that.
Ah. Oh, maybe I had to give power to all of them. There we go. Defeat Hartman. Oh, I can shoot him now.
Yeah!
You are pretty rough on the eyes, Dr.
Oh,
Hartman.
woo!
The light makes him vulnerable.
Yep. Ew. He vomited. That would be weird, vomiting darkness.
Stay on your guard.
I'm gonna just stay off the ground. What you gonna do?
Be prepared, you have to do this shit again.
What? Actually, I could throw stuff while I'm waiting for my...
Hey.
Ow! Okay, noted. Ow. Bad Hartman.
He drops healing crystals, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah.
They're just down there.
So he just does shockwaves. There's no blocking it. That sucks.
Well, that's why they actually have him dropping healing crystals. They
items,
make you get close to him.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but
Dang.
you can't just stay above him.
Yeah. Alright.
Unfortunately.
Real quick, I wanted to check something. We have an upgrade to Shatter, Pierce, and Surge. I wanted to try this one. So, let's see. Oh, that's not it. Let's change out spin. Surge fires adhesive grenades that detonate when fully triggered or their timer expires. That could be interesting.
And you have 2 slots open.
Yeah. Blast radius, damage while on low health, blast radius, ammo cost while levitating. Ooh, that could be interesting. Big cost after weapon, weapon damage after melee hits. Yeah, don't want that with this guy. So you know what? Let's do blast radius, and then we'll do damage while on low, or yeah, ammo while levitating. There we go. I'm curious to see how this functions.
Yep.
Cool. And then does it just explode, or do I have to trigger it?
Right trigger. See? Detonate that grenade.
Right trigger. Oh, cool.
So.
Would place multiple grenades by firing while aiming, and then right click to detonate. Okay, cool.
Alright, so while you do this...
Do I have to, okay, I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't do as much damage as I hoped.
No, of course not. That would be too easy.
Yeah.
See how soon you get
It
through
is
the...
fun, though. I do like this weapon, just for the fact that it explodes.
Truth be told, it's probably better for AoE damage than
Yeah.
it is for pinpoint boss, you know,
Yeah.
type of damage. You get multiple people, 3 or 4 people in a group, boosh.
Yep.
You hit a whole bunch at once, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so this is dealing for, like, groups of hiss and whatnot.
Yeah. But yes, keeping low with this guy is a good... Whee! Keeping low is a good idea with this guy, because actually you have a lot of obstacles you could hide behind down here to help mitigate that shockwave.
Whoa, what did he shoot at me? Oh, he just go, oh!
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, he still makes human noises. I think that's what's creepiest about him. Is that he still has that human aspect to him.
Yeah.
He's not completely monster. Okay, you're gonna have to get some healies. Woo! So he still feels the hurt of being shot and all that stuff, even though he's just incredibly inhuman monster.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, so you have to do this a second time now.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And now there's hiss, too.
Oh, yeah. Good things you can replenish your health on these guys.
Yep. I just have to be careful because I'm very low on health right now.
Yep.
Alright, where's the... You know what? You go play with him for a minute.
Actually, can you pause it for a second?
Sure.
Because I don't want to get in your way. I have to go feed the boom boom. So...
Okay. I can take chat for a bit.
Yeah.
Or do you want me to wait for this boss fight? So you can see what's going on.
Well, I know what the boss fight looks like.
Okay.
I went through one wave with you, so...
Never owned a pair of Heelys. Neither did I. I did have the light-up shoes, though. Alright, so where did the... Okay, so that's Hartman over there. Okay, so it looks like only a couple of the light panels got, like, burst. So I just need to track down where the panels, like, fell out. There we go. Now I have another safe area. That was just an audio recording. So then where'd that other battery end up? Because that's the part I'm missing. It was over there. So I think I need to try and head over there next. And then I can get a better vantage point to see if I can find it. And grab this health real quick too. Okay. So, where'd that battery go? Ah, it's right in front of it. Okay, so it just fell out. Let's grab it, shove it in there, and then now the lights are back on. And now he might. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yep, that wasn't good. I used all my psychic energy and I couldn't pick it back up again. Man, that fight gets tricky. Okay. So once you get through all of his health, he turns into a, he has like a shield. Great. Alright, let's check our weapons real quick. See if there's anything else we can change in here. Energy gain from headshots. That might be interesting. Actually, I already have one of those. We can just do a stronger one. But right now, I just have a lot of damage on my grip, which honestly is probably the thing that's making it so strong. So we could try and apply it to spin, but I don't know if that would actually make spin do more damage. Because Shatter would do the most if I had more slots, probably, but... Alright, we'll just stick with what we got then, I guess. Let's look at our personal mods, though. It is the final fight? Yeah. Incoming damage after seizing enemies, launch energy cost, sea speed. Do I have a launch energy cost? Okay, I have energy recovery, speed, and total energy. Do I have anything for health that would be better? Big cost. Incoming damage after seizing. There's not a lot of enemies to seize. Health 29, that's the one I currently have on. Because I feel like having the extra health is helping. And the extra energy is allowing me to do stuff faster. So, alright, we'll try this again. I just need to dodge him a little bit more. I wonder if I could shield those, actually. Yeah. Okay, so that didn't work as well. So I don't think I need to be throwing as much stuff at him. Okay. I need my psychic energy, probably. For dashing and defense. That, or I need to use my environment for more cover. Okay, I'm starting to see how that works. Yeah, okay. So his back starts to glow as you hit him a bunch, and then he'll turn and face you, and then that means he's going to start shooting the stuff out. Yeah. Alright. There was another hiss somewhere there. Nah, I died. I died 2 more times because I didn't realize it was going to be, I had to do the light thing again a second time. Yeah. Or a third time. Yeah. So what happened was I got stuck in the darkness without any psychic powers.
Yeah. They're not gonna let you, go away without using the mechanic a few more times, you know?
Yeah. Alright, Hartman. You're gonna have to come to me, because I found a good way to deal with you. Oh, great. Now we have shielded Heartless. Or, not Heartless. Hiss.
Kingdom Hearts and Control, same universe confirmed.
Yep. The crossover everyone was waiting for. Alright, so that's one more down. There's probably another guy somewhere. I just don't know where. So it looks like the only other one that got knocked down was that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get over here. We'll recharge our energy. So I don't see another hiss. So maybe it's just the one big name guy. Ow. Alright, so then slam that guy in there, and now we can shoot him again.
Yeah.
Is this like a DPS race, though?
I don't think so. I think it's...
It's just like a certain like series of damage thresholds.
I think so. From everything that I remember, it was like halfway. First time was the whole thing, the next one's kind of like halfway. And then, yeah, the third time, this should be the last health meter you have to deal with.
Okay. I'm just like, this is getting annoying because it makes it feel like I'm not making progress. Even though I am, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you're my friend. I need to get this one back up. I'm gonna come back here. So then I have that one, so it's that one across the way again. That's down. Where's that other hiss?
Ooh.
Oh.
If some sort of snipey dude.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright, so now I just need to get the lights back up. And there's a lot of health orbs down there, so...
Yep.
So that gets me safe over here to where I can easily get that back up. And then now we just gotta deal with him again. See, the hard thing with him is, like, he's hunched over, so I can't always see where his head is.
Yeah. Woo.
Alright, let's grab all this health I stockpiled earlier.
Woo.
I waited a little too long. I was getting greedy with my damage.
So this should just be last bastion, stay alive.
Yep. There we go.
Yep.
Got him that time. I just needed to figure out the timing for that, like, shockwave thing that he did.
Won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown?
Oh.
Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes.
Oh.
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. I'll return.
Ruh-roh.
You have been warned.
And there's your Alan Wake 2 hint.
Huh. Cool. Alright.
So that's pretty much investigations.
Yeah.
And I'm not I forgot where the Foundations DLC is triggered, but I think it's you have to go through dimensional research first. I think.
Okay.
Wolf could probably enlighten us on that.
Bright Falls supplement. On the day of the flooding, the rock band Old Gods of Asgard was rehearsing in the field outside the Anderson farm, the homestead of the band members Odin and Tor Anderson. Both admitted to being in a heavy state of inebriation at the time, having spent days drinking their home-brewed moonshine while celebrating Deerfest. After the townspeople were evacuated from the flooded field, Sheriff Breaker was asked by Freya Anderson, daughter of Tor Anderson, to check on her father and uncle. Breaker drove to the Anderson farm and found the band members alive but in need of medical aid. Tor Anderson had been struck by lightning and Odin Anderson had cut out his own right eye, a possible reference to Norse deities and blank. Yup. They claimed they had fought and valiantly defeated a dark army of the Scratching Hag, rising from the Cauldron Lake. See AWE of 1970, related to the suspected blank at Diver's Isle. While impossible to verify, these events are relevant to the recurring AWE in Bright Falls in the Cauldron Lake area, I'm assuming, or something like that. Odin and Tor Anderson have been listed as persons of interest. Yeah?
Cauldron Lake Lodge, maybe.
Yeah.
This must be where they studied Hartman.
Really? Come on, guys. Guys, come on. I just got here. Guys. Please. Alright.
They're always known for poorly timed spawns, I swear.
I don't want to deal with you guys right now. I was trying to read. I just killed a boss in here. And the hiss got no chill.
Nope.
Alright, you're gonna help me. You don't get a choice. Ow. Ow.
That's what happened when I did it, too. I was fine during the boss fight. I think I died, like, once, and then I kind of got the rhythm of it.
Yeah.
And then I died in this fucking spawn
Fight, yeah.
And I'm just like, you son of a bitch!
I didn't even want to be in there, so I mean, this actually is going to death warp me where I wanted
Right?
to go anyway, so whatever. Anyway, you know what? I kind of feel like I need some more launch damage.
Lounge.
Yep. Or we could go to, say, hold 3 objects? Energy now recovers while holding launched objects. Ooh. That me likey. Huh.
Yeah, but you have to get a ways away before you get there, so...
Yeah, well, no, I already have... Oh, no, I have to go all the way
Mhm,
down.
mhm.
I see. Okay. Well, then, yeah, let's increase our launch damage. Because I am using it a lot.
Mm-hmm. I think that's... You've already increased it 100% right there, so...
Yeah.
So that's gonna help out a ton.
Yep. Okay.
So I'd say let's go to dimensional research. Let's go through the maze.
Where's, what quest was that?
You're already on it.
Okay.
Ashtray Mage and research.
Alright. So, research. Containment, research. Was there a fast travel point for it?
No, but
Look
I
in
think...
probability?
Yeah, you can go there and then drop down to central research through there. Because like in probability is that little balcony
Yeah.
over. Then you could just fly down to the stairway and go up.
Okay.
Always use that. Yeah. Will said you need max launch damage in order to lock that particular ability.
Yeah.
So.
Which, I mean, that just sounds super handy.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I just would, more often than not, I would just hop over this balcony, go down the stairs, and go up. It was just easier than trying to, like, go through over there and all that stuff. It was annoying.
Was it up there?
Oh yeah, where all the reds are.
All right.
Yeah, they're gonna pop up because they don't want you in there.
Yep.
So yeah, you're gonna have to beat this baddie. He's only a 5 though. There's probably some people behind you too. Push.
Ow. Well, that didn't work how I thought it would. I have, like, no melee damage. I forgot about that.
Yep. You put it on launch.
Yep.
Launch.
Well, I mean, there's not really a lot of benefit to get close to things in this game.
Yeah. Oh, more that spawned up. Yeah, they definitely don't want you near the Meg.
Nope. Oh, man, this is so nice. Oh, it does so much more damage. Mmm. Delicious damage. Really? More? Who shot at me? They're flying people? Ah, there they are. I feel like I'm getting pulled slowly further away from the area I'm actually trying to get into.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, they want you away from it.
Really?
Yeah, I hate those sitting guys, man.
You work for me now. I'm employing you to the Bureau.
No benefits, sorry.
Yep. You rescinded those when you got taken over by the Hiss, sorry. Really, dude? Come on.
Oh, of course.
Come on. Come on!
There you go. Alright.
Alright. Is it open? Yes, it is. Dimensional research. Whee! Just
Run my
smack
face smack into
it.
this,
Yep.
yeah.
It's fine.
Alright.
Oh.
I don't think you could make that.
Probably not. But it looks cool.
I think, yeah, if they're not on the map, I think some of those fire breaks are just decorative.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so we came in here once before, but we couldn't do anything.
Yep, but now you've got this.
Broke. Oh.
That's different.
How many dead ends can this place have?
Huh.
We need to find Auntie.
So, yeah, you can't get through. It's telling you to go to maintenance.
Oh.
Janitor's office. That's why they put the point there.
Gotcha.
But now you can teleport straight into the maze.
The maze. Okay, that's handy. Alright, maintenance. Where? Janitor's office. I think it was near ventilation?
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
work.
So I know we did some of the other side quests for him, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now I kind of want to check out the first Alan Wake game.
Oh, I'm actually
Just-
thinking of installing it, but I want to try to get my SSD installed first.
Uh-huh.
Which I plan on trying to do next week.
Yeah, because like
Amidst
I'm now
work.
legit like curious about like this world and
Yeah.
everything.
I've got. Let me see. Do I? I know I have the first Alan Wake. Do I have? I think I have Alan Wake, and then I have All American Nightmare.
All American Nightmare.
Yeah, that's a different one. It's a different kind of separate story in the Alan Wake universe.
Okay.
Let me see.
Oh, there's 2 orbs. Haven't seen that.
Not that. I want library. There we are.
I should find the others.
Oh, Audie. I could use a favor.
Yeah, Alan Wake and Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I thought it was All American Nightmare. Yeah, I've got both of those in my library on Steam. So
Okay.
and I've played through. I don't know if I beat.
Left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday hops.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
So yeah, now you gotta go find Ati while he's on vacation.
Great. Oh, hey, what's up? How'd that feel? Yeah, go play with your friend. What are you shooting at? Oh, you have another friend. God, it's so hard to, like, shoot accurately with a controller. What the?
You gotta follow his visions. I'm not sure you could reach over there.
No.
Chances are they're gonna have you go down.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be anything. But check each one. I mean, check each
Yeah, no,
fire break
I
door.
think I see what it is. Is like, I have to go down to the lowest one, and then that connects over the coolant pumps.
Right.
And then that goes up to, like, the pipe works in the other area, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where you need to go.
Yep.
Follow his visions.
Follow the orange light of Artie.
Mm-hmm.
The Artie party.
And you got a checkpoint over here. Control points.
Yep. See, we haven't been in this area before, now that I think about it.
This one's a bit different, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no music on.
Listen to that good old copyrighted music. Furnace complaint. Alright, I like reading a good complaint. The furnace. Why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a
like
few
something
bucks
you'd say.
and a lot of sweat.
Sounds like something you'd say.
Yeah. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating, and who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it, and the noise it makes. Isn't it a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears the weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at that thing. Might be time for a replacement.
Oh, that's something even my dad would say.
Yeah.
It's a waste of a perfectly good fire. Could I barbecue some stuff on that?
Exactly. If you got fire, I mean, at least make s'mores.
Gotten in here too?
Oh, great.
All right. Let's get
Here you go. Alright. Ow.
This one's kind of a pain. Use these columns here to your benefit, because those little bastards shoot really well across the way.
Yeah.
And they will
like
hurt
it.
you.
Nice.
Like, I had issues with these guys. They were kind of a pain, these little snipers.
Yeah. I think I can pop them with a few rocks, though. Safely.
Because they're not all mold. There's some regular soldiers in there, too. And those guys are a bitch.
Yeah. And we'll just pop them with a few cheeky shots. Oh wow, my damage isn't even registering. They're that far away.
Yep.
Ow!
And
oh,
also that. They would
Where'd you-
always also pop up behind you.
Nothing a good couple throws can't fix.
See what I mean? They're kind of relentless.
Yeah, they really are. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a lot coming after me now.
Yeah, Wolf agreed. He said, this is a huge pain. And then you think you're safe, and boom, a distorted can pop up.
Yep.
They're annoying.
Okay, so I took care of that guy that was shooting at me.
It's like, this area shouldn't be that difficult, but for some reason it was.
And it's because it's like a really big open area.
Yeah.
So you can get shot at from a lot of areas if you aren't careful. I think that's part of the difficulty of this area. Can I go down here?
No. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I cleared most of the stuff that was in this area.
Yeah, there are probably some people on the ground,
Yeah.
but...
That's where I need to go.
Oh, so this is the upper level of
yeah, of the coolant area. Okay, so we have been in here, but we were in the lower levels.
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, Audie, he went to the motel?
You know,
Is that where he goes on vacation?
Remember, the motel is a throughway.
Yeah.
It's not a
Audie,
final destination.
is this where you go on vacation?
Hey,
Oh, hi.
remember what to do with those things?
I wasn't expecting you here. Shoot them?
Oh, you don't have your gun. Okay.
Yeah.
So, try another one. See what happens. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Alright. So tune all the radios to AT station, I guess.
Selkämeren pohjoisosa, merenkurkku ja perämeri kulautetaan vaihtelevan 3–6 metriä sekunnissa.
Where's an anti-AWE material rifle when you need one the most? I agree, Haru.
Seriously.
There you go. Turn it to 96.5 AT.
Think I got all of them? Ah, cool. You took care of it. Good job, Audie. I think that was the keys. Okay, so I think I can leave now. Although I still hear Audie's voice.
Not quite.
Not quite, okay.
So, janitorial. Not gonna go through traditional entrance.
That's true, so there's probably like a service entrance or something somewhere.
Think where that would be.
Probably behind the counter. Janitor.
There you go.
Ah, clever, Audie. By clever, I mean just doing your job.
Also, damn it, TC.
What?
His wolf was just like, I want to see if he can figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got there by himself. I just strung him the rest of the way.
gave me some
But he figured
breadcrumbs.
out the story, the mechanics of it, and the puzzle and everything by himself. He just needed a little breadcrumb trail. That's all.
Needed to goad me in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he got his own way there.
So now he's in the Black Rock Quarry.
Well, this is the upper level of the Black Rock
Yeah.
Quarry.
Something's pissed off at me down there.
Yeah, don't go down there, because that's not where you need to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have the really nice levitate now, so I could probably get back up here, honestly.
True, but again, that's not where
It's
you
not
need
where I
to
need
go.
Yeah. It'd be a waste of time. We need more whoosh. I love being able to whoosh so much. Do I just eat myself down? No. Is there a way to call the elevator? Doesn't look like it.
It looks like you just go down.
Yep, looks like I just go down. Whee!
But yeah, there you go. That's the beauty of that power is you could just you could just float down infinitely if you need to.
Yep. Hey, my favorite weapon.
Haru says TC just had to gently push Bumbledore off a cliff until he gets the answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what we do for each other.
That's just marriage.
Yeah.
Hopefully Audie wasn't over there.
No, he's not. Trust me.
Oh,
No,
hi.
but there's other people though.
Sup? Albany supplement. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise alongside the south side of the building, caused them to collapse inward. Wooden crates and accelerated physical blank from blanks. Don't know what words would go there. But apparently things were moving faster than they should have been. Rendered Field Agent Blank and 2 other trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. If the rubble they found A163 or AL? Probably A163. AI, yeah. At the origin of the blank, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased.
Altered item AI.
Yeah. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the communications department was required. Okay. So is there another thing here I'm going to get to touch? I would like more superpowers. I do like superpowers. Whoa. Oh, that's ominous. Is this where he goes on vacation?
A bit, but also...
Do you have a little gondola?
Yeah, and also you need to keep an eye on your backside.
Ow.
That gondola is very slow.
Oh, lovely.
So... And you've got the hiss that really doesn't want you to go there, let's put it that way.
Okay, so it's going to be a big thing of spawning bad guys. Noted.
Because it's a very slow gondola.
Ow.
This battle isn't like so terribly hard, but it's you have very limited space to run in, and that's what makes it more difficult, unfortunately.
Ow. Yep.
Yeah.
I wanted to grab the rocket, but it didn't grab the rocket. It grabbed rock. Oh, I have the explosive gun. I could use that to break their shields too.
In reference to the Albany supplement, Wolf saying it was yeeting objects. What else yeets objects? The floppy disk, because I think it was counted as AI-63.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, running back. Woo, woo. There's something so satisfying about doing that. Is there a way to increase your dash distance? Like, the distance you cover with that?
I don't know if you can increase the distance, but I think you can decrease the amount of
The
energy that it
cost,
takes.
yeah.
But I'm not sure if you can increase the distance or not. Don't quote me on that, though. You'd have to actually see the upgrade thingy.
Yeah. Sup?
So yeah, Wolf played this game on release.
Uh-huh.
So he was saying, I seriously need to go back through this game and read all the documents and such, because I chose not to, as I didn't have the zoom option on release. So they added the zoom option later.
Zoom!
That'll do it.
Zoom! Oh,
Oh.
that did.
It kind of just came apart in your
Yeah.
hands. Ow. Ow.
Yeah. That rocket guy is getting dangerously close with those rockets.
Yeah.
Dang it. Frickin' Dirt Devil over here keeps blocking shots. There we go. Alright, that takes care of most of them. I need to get some of that health, though.
That gondola should be
Hey,
getting
what's
close. See? That's where this gun really comes in play.
Yep, but now that blast radius on that is so big, I hurt myself a lot.
Yeah, because you got a thing that was like 90% increase on the blast radius. So
Yeah. Oh, that's right, I did do
yeah,
that.
so yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, go ahead and check the gondola real quick, whenever you're able to.
Oh,
yeah, it
it's
should be
almost
good. Yeah. Yes, you will be battling these guys after you leave, but they'll eventually, you'll grow distant with them.
Alright, how do I activate that?
There.
There it is.
So now it's just using the boxes to hide from them.
Eh.
And they're...
Whee! God, that is so satisfying.
There you go. So, and they can't really hurt you anymore, so...
But I can hurt them. God, that is satisfying. It's like fireworks, you know?
Yeah.
Nowhere, huh? So this is where he goes on vacation?
Well, this is only part of it. But yes.
Cool. That was a bad idea. Why didn't it hurt me that time? Whee! Boom! It's like a firework.
Yeah.
Whee! Boom! Whee! Boom! Gotta make your own entertainment on these slow gondola rides, okay?
Yeah. Wilson, rocket guy, take me by the guy!
Oh, that's satisfying. Now it's like rapid fireworks. Ah.
Wolf was saying it's odd that this song didn't get muted. I want to say this is
This might be,
part of the original.
That or the song may be of old enough age that it's public domain.
Potentially, yeah. So. There.
That one hurt me.
Yeah, don't do that.
There's something up ahead. Do you see it?
Stick tree.
Yeah, Christmas tree.
The results are incredible, but more so the speed of discovery this allows us. AI-14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests, we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We began isolating these words, cross-referencing them with esoteric texts from the early ages of the Bureau, or early days. We found that these words, when arranged in particular formations and spoken at varying speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. Interesting. We tested this specific string of words, a formula, if you will, on other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one, with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward. And to think, there were still more words to be found. Interesting.
So they're learning a way to potentially manipulate
Yeah.
or communicate with the altered items. Whatever's
Yeah.
possessing them.
Interesting. Also, it looks like a little campground. Aww. The pillars are kind of like a forest from where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
Holidays home.
Adi?
Did you miss me? Did you have peace in your song? Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Ah. Okay.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh?
Cool.
Peter always has the keys.
Darn right they do. Alright.
And there's a door right there, too. Or some sort of marking on the wall.
More launch damage. Actually, increasing my energy might not be a bad idea, too. But I want this launch thing first. Alright. What were you saying about a door?
Turn left. On that wall.
This one? Oh, yeah. I saw this in the cutscene.
Yeah. Huh.
Huh.
Maybe it's the holiday memory tree.
Maybe?
Or maybe this is hinting at, like,
it's like
the foundation.
Probably, because, like, that's a tree, and then these would be its roots.
Right.
Yeah.
So that may be hinting at, like, how this place is essentially structured.
Mazel I was hoping more things would fly away.
Yeah.
Alright, well, now we got that, so now we can go to, the ashtray maze.
Yay!
Convenient!
Yeah, well, if I'm not entirely sure in terms of the Foundation DLC, I kept thinking it was before the game was beat, but it may be, like, right before you beat it.
Yeah.
Because I kept thinking that I didn't go through... that I did go through that before I beat it, but I could very well be wrong. Yeah, considering this was created for the game, this probably is like... Since they probably... Their mute copyright music toggle is for ones they licensed out, as opposed to ones that were created for the game. And I know this what's playing right now is like a Sons of Asgard original for the game, from what I understand, so this probably doesn't fall under that umbrella.
This is awesome. I am enjoying this so much with this music.
So yeah, this really changes it because whenever I play, and y'all can judge me all you want, whenever I play a game, I typically mute all music.
Yeah.
Because it takes me out of it.
Yeah, you've told me that before.
Yeah, I'm a really weird one that it's not that I don't enjoy like video game music, it's just if I'm hearing music at the same time, I'm getting taken out of the experience because to me it's not as real because there isn't a soundtrack to your real life. So it typically takes me out of the element, out of the realism and
oh, this is
the
cool.
experience. So
I'm enjoying this so much.
but I think when there's that lab, I think in Central Research or something, that it's on that very lower level where you go down into the lab and you can play it. And I'll have to show that to you before we end the game. There's this huge soundproofing room where you can hear this in total suspension in this sound-isolated room.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I think it's either this song or it's a song like from the same group, and it sounds badass.
Hell yeah.
And that was the one time I was like, okay, I'm turning on music for this.
This whole sequence right now, I'm just in bewilderment. I love this. Like, this is right up my alley. Just music and shooting. Reminds me of Doom.
Okay, yeah, so it's... The one that's down in the lab is named Poets of the Fall. And then the one that is playing right now is called Old Gods of Asgard. They're actually the same group.
Okay.
Same band, different name. And Wolf was saying that the song's lyrics actually tell the story of the game.
Oh, okay.
So, Wolf, is there a way to look up those lyrics? Because I know
yeah,
amidst all of this stuff, it's very hard to hear the lyrics.
Yeah, like what's going on.
So I personally would love to read through those. Also, if this is on Auti's cassette player, like,
yeah,
Auti listens to some badass shit.
He's fucking jamming.
No! Hey, you get back there!
Okay, then.
Alright.
So I guess I gotta go back some way.
Oh, and apparently both of the songs, this one here and the one in the soundproof room, are on Spotify.
Neat. Yeah, I may have to grab this one. I like it. Oh, there's random sparks right there. That was interesting. Do I have to go up, maybe? Is that even an option? Where do I go? I'm missing so. Oh, there was a right turn. Derp.
Nope.
Well, they said this was their most powerful lock, so it would make sense that it would keep, you know,
yep,
getting in their way too.
And apparently Auti is the one who knows how to open it.
Well, the
or
director
has the tool for it.
Yeah, the director said that only people with permission can get through it.
Yeah. I guess can you imagine if you would have to clean all of this shit?
Yeah.
Like, Auti keeps that looking spick and span, I'll give him that, but damn, that's kind of suck.
Yeah.
There's a different, yeah, it slowly rises up, I think. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so you'll eventually... It crawls around to that. Hey!
That's not what I meant to do. Well, guess I'm going down here for now. Whee!
Yeah, it resets you.
Okay.
So.
You know what? Screw that guy. He's gonna go.
Yep.
I love that they synced it up with like the sequence
Yep.
too. That was awesome. I agree.
Oh, new hotline entry.
Projector. Slidescape. Oh. Darling brought back. Alright, I gotta know. I'm curious now. Slidescape 36.
We used the slide projector. I led the expeditions into Slidescape 36. They told me not to go. The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off. I've seen action before, and I had to witness this myself. To find some meaning in all of this, I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories. Anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there, by what Darling brought back. It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But I did find my meaning in that desert. A sound, like a needle drilling in, cutting through the containment suit, reverberating in the base of my skull. My whole being.
Huh.
Darling said it was nothing, but he was wrong. It's been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing, and what must be done to stop it.
Well, that was ominous.
Yep.
What'd you find? Was it cotton candy? I hope it was cotton candy.
I about bet it wasn't cotton candy.
No. But if I brought cotton candy, it would change everything.
Dimensional research.
Yep.
Here it comes to the crux of everything.
Yep.
Janitor complaint.
Has anyone else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? What?
Isn't this it's a mess up.
Yeah, who gave him permission to come here? And how the fuck did he get through the maze? Dr. Tan. Yeah. I love Audie. Audie's awesome.
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here.
Huh.
You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
So all of these are like little gates, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or like little staging areas, maybe. Interesting. Ooh. Bonnie chair with big speakers. Oh my god. You're gonna blast somebody to oblivion with sound with that. Holy hell. Maybe this is where Audie jams out to his rock and roll.
Hell yeah. That's the way you do it, man.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Sand. Kind of looks like Mars.
Yeah.
Huh.
But
Let's go ahead and activate that.
so
real
it's
quick.
this is all for the slide projection research. Obviously, something got out.
Yeah, apparently.
You know what I mean?
And it inked all over the place. Huh.
Yeah, I mean you could tell by the wads of
Doorway here.
wads of
Dylan and I
sand.
went where the projector took us, where we met you. The bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now.
Huh.
Are you close? Just on the other side?
Interesting. Ooh, loot. An astral blip. Okay. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. Let's see. Anything up here? No. Let's try going across the way. Ooh, a door. Projector room. That's probably what we want. Bootin'. Oh no. Is that it? Is the projector in there?
Is it
Or,
not
oh,
there?
that's where the... Oh.
Moved again.
Great.
What did the hell do with it? I've got to find out.
And why did they try and duct tape that blocks to the ground? Hmm.
No, just close
Boop.
everything.
Ah,
You just locked yourself in.
cool. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Yeah, right?
Huh. Okay, well that didn't open that up again. So wait, am I really just locked in here?
There it goes.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, Okay.
Oh, got some darling.
Slidescape 36 bears deep weight marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf, and radios don't work. Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart.
Huh.
Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests showed nothing amiss.
Huh. Interesting. Ooh, hedron. Like a hadron collider? The thing that you use to yeet tiny particles into other particles and make explosions?
Something to that effect.
Where does this go? Well, good job. Wonderful elevator. Ooh. The lady got all sorts of fancy things in here. Hedron containment. Hedron and the Hedron resonance are arguably the greatest assets this Bureau has ever possessed. The security of Hedron is unspeakably vital, which is why we have blank from the majority of Bureau employees. This report details the containment procedures required for the Hedron containment chamber, including details on the blank. Being pumped into the containment cell, mechanical upkeep of the resonance siphons, and the arrangement of the acoustic pillars to dampen or amplify the sonic range of the chamber. What? You're telling me that there's something in there that's making all sorts of noise and you have to make giant soundproofing pillars to absorbinate it? You understand any of that?
Kinda. You've done this before.
Yeah.
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here?
Oh.
You're here. You're here.
So wait, that's Polaris?
That's Polaris.
Hadron and Polaris are the same?
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
I'd never see you again. Hang on, I'm coming.
I don't like how needy you sound about going to see a giant one of those like vertigo rides where you strap yourselves into the center and then you get spun around.
So, the Hedron was basically taken from Slidescape 36.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because that's always the best thing to do is pull things out of another dimension.
He had another message.
Oh, okay. Did you want to read this or?
I mean, you can if you
Alright.
want.
The slide projector only works with slide 36. Logically, this means the slide itself is part of the object of power or a distinct altered item. But of course, I had to make sure no other slides worked. I had to try. I thought maybe emotion had something to do with it. Connection, history, love. I brought in my parents' old slides, birthday parties, vacations to Niagara Falls, my first day at high school, that kind of thing. There were 2 boxes worth. I had to dig around the garbage for an hour to find them. Never once thought of looking at them since they passed. I tried them all. I waited until all the staff left for the night. I stayed up in that booth for hours, trying every one. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on, nothing happens. Projector off, slide out, yada yada yada. Love wasn't the common factor. There's no correlation that I can see. Maybe the slide itself is the object of power. Maybe the projector is just an accessory. Maybe it doesn't matter. Why'd that fucking kid have to burn the other slides?
So look at the wall of TVs.
The TV.
But after this, I won't.
Where?
Turn.
I exposed myself to Hedron resonance fully.
Was it in here?
Yep, turn around.
Oh.
It's changing me. I've seen. I've been shown so much. Slidescape 36 was where Hedron stopped the spread of another. It's terrifying. It really is.
Huh.
It's another source of resonance. Trench was exposed to this other. It will now spread. I've done everything I can to stop the Hedron resonance amplifiers. I don't know if it'll make a difference. I won't be here when it happens. I should have told them any more.
Huh.
I'm being sent one more lesson. Something wonderful, I think.
Huh.
So what was the other resonance?
The hiss.
Exactly.
So the Hedron was in slide 36 to stop the hiss.
Right. They brought Hedron out,
Which
as a
means
source
the
of
hiss.
study. They put it in here as basically trapped it in here basically and started siphoning off of it to use against the hiss that had escaped.
Yeah.
Also through the Slidescape 36.
Yeah. Okay. So they ended up removing one thing to study it, and they ended up causing a whole other thing to be a problem.
Right. And
remember,
how did Trench die?
He shot himself.
Why would he shoot himself?
Because he had hiss in his head.
It stayed with him.
Yeah.
And he knew what was
it
coming.
Piggybacked on him.
He knew what was coming. He waited until she walked through that door, knowing that she was going to take over.
Yeah.
And did himself in.
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah. And then also, point number 2. Casper Darling was a nerd, but he was jacked.
Yeah?
Dude's built, man. I don't know what workout routine he had, but damn, he looked good.
You are coming through so strong. Darling used this HRA to lock the door. I have to rip it off to get in. You sure? Okay, I'll be there.
So now you're gonna release Hedron.
But is that a good thing?
Well, the Hiss don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
I made it.
But
Hi.
Polaris had stuck with you. That resonance had stuck with you because you had been in the projector.
Right.
And it tried to lead you to it going, hey, I need help.
Uh-oh.
And instead, Polaris went to her, the hiss went to him. So here we go.
That's not good.
Yep. As Wolf was saying, basically all of Darling's videos have been leading to this, been leading to showing his downfall. As I played this game, I started gaining so much respect for this character that I went from saying just simply Darling to Dr. Casper Darling to Dr. Darling.
Yeah. I mean, he was involved in a lot, and
he's made out to be this bad guy at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Like, this shady character.
well,
When it's
a
like
lot of people probably think that, oh, maybe he was the one that caused the hit.
Yeah, when he was actually trying to save these people.
Yeah, but that means that he could kind of hear Polaris.
He knew
or
what
Hedron.
power it had.
Yeah.
Not necessarily whether he could hear it, but he knew what effect it had.
Well, I mean, he said he was
and
being, like, sent lessons.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they had
He may have
some
been
form
more
of
in tune.
communication, yeah. You're not going to stop me. I'll free the giant spinning contraption. Oh, hello.
Woo!
Good dodge. So it's like they're almost like natural enemies, it kind of feels like.
Yeah. Bye!
Later. Okay, so do I need to get up there? There's another one.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
like I said, his is going to try every which way they can to stop you. Please don't fall in the pit. Thank you. The wolf said, you guys get checkpoints here? We didn't get them day one, and it was infuriating. I can imagine.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I can imagine. I remember these battles. Without the checkpoints, it would have been impossible.
Woo! You're gonna be my friend. But that makes sense that we're able to seize them, because if they're both based off of resonances, then we're overriding it. Yeah.
Polaris is helping you override.
Yeah,
his.
and take control. Yeah.
And you're the only one that can do that.
Yeah. All right. Dodge that, jerk. Alright, there we go. That should now free me up to where I can take this over. But essentially, we're involved in a fight between two sounds.
Yeah, two resonances, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But they have a lot of power, and if you think about it, I mean, the sound itself has a very large amount of power.
There's sonic fire extinguishers.
Yeah.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Like, sound has a lot of ways to affect and interact with things, like, more than most people give it credit for. And if you think about, like, items of power, like, sounds actually can, I don't know if it's a good idea for me to rip that off, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But, like, sounds have the ability to penetrate and affect us on a subconscious level.
Yep.
So, I mean, it actually makes sense that, like, objects of power, like, having it based off of a, like, resonance makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
If you are linking it with, like, emotional responses and, other things like that as, like, the source of their influence.
Yep.
Alright, did I get rid of Chairman? I think I did. Ooh, you're a big boy.
Look behind you real quick. I kept thinking there was one dude right back, not back there, but in that corner.
I don't think so.
Back there.
Over
but
here,
you may
right?
have, yeah.
I think I killed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because I know one slid back there at some point, so.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
There you are.
No. Oh, there he is. There's that sniper.
Ah.
That's probably what you saw.
He moved.
Yep.
Uh.
You can have that back. Thank you, sir. No, thank you.
There we go.
Alright. Actually, you probably could drop something good. Nope, just health?
Just
Alright.
health?
Boo. Usually they
Alrighty.
drop the goods, usually. Who needs checkpoints? I'm rocking this.
Yeah, Wolf is saying sounds can fuck up our bodies on a deeper level, not even just, like, emotionally.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds can get under our skin and fuck up our organs, shatter bones, etc.
Yep. It all depends on the frequency that it's resonating at.
Yep.
That's why, like, you can, shatter glass if you find... Actually, you can actually shatter boulders if you find the right, resonance.
Yep.
I think I've heard it, like, acoustic deconstruction or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's people that actually research that, and that's always fascinated me. Ow.
I'm actually, especially as an audio guy like you are.
Oh yeah, I love messing with sound and sound design and stuff like that. I'm gonna just hide down here
No,
for a
this one
second.
was the hardest part just because you have no place to hide.
Yeah.
Like, it really sucks.
I need some health.
There we go.
I don't know what to do here with these two guys.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Yeah.
Ugh, yeah, I didn't have any energy. Huh, what's the easiest way to deal with those guys? Because, like, taking over the weaker dudes with C's doesn't really help me, because they have those shields. Yeah, if I had a place I could, like, take cover... Oh, wow, that sent me all the way back here. Oh, no. Do I not have checkpoints in that fight? Wait,
No, I remember
where
each
did
time
need to go?
I had to go back.
Do I have to go this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I always got confused about that too. I always kept running forward.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. No, the thing about it is this all preserves.
Oh,
So you
okay.
just have to,
I just have to go back.
Yeah, you just have to
that
retrace
point.
your steps.
Gotcha.
That's just the pain in the ass part.
Yeah.
So.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
But was Wolf saying that, like, they didn't get these?
No.
Oh.
You'd have to go through it all over again.
Oof. Yeah, I could see how leveling up a bit more and doing side quests with that in place would be very useful.
Yep. So yeah, now you just have to go back to this point.
Okay.
And this is where I actually got more long distance and started picking off some of the initial guys from distance.
Yeah.
And that helped out a bit. But yeah, I remember this particular part with the checkpoints and everything took me about, I think, 5 or 6 times to get to just past this point, because there is no shielding whatsoever and it sucks. And that was actually one way I did, is to use this to my advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just kind of do that back and forth a little bit.
It's cheesy, but it works.
Yep. I did that very same thing.
Ow.
Let them shoot their wads.
Get my energy back. God, this is such a precarious game of cat and mouse.
Yep, just focus on one so you can keep their shield down.
Yep. Oh, he has all this stuff out. Let's just let him do his thing.
There you go.
But
They
you
got in the
you
way.
walked into it. Yeah, that was your fault. I am making progress, though, doing it this way. It's slow progress.
Yeah, you just gotta get out of
progress.
your own way there.
Ow.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Dang. Alright. Yeah, there's not really an easy way to deal with those guys besides that. I mean, I could try and bum rush them, but that doesn't really seem like the safe option.
And you don't have the shield prepared to where you can fire the shield back, do you?
Actually, I think I do.
That might help.
Yeah.
'Cause then you could bring that up, and then that debris you can use as offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that might help.
Yeah, that might work. It's just whenever they throw things at me, I don't think the shield protects me. Maybe it does. I don't know. And we can try it.
Harvey was saying, I think it can hear up to about 12,000 to 13,000 hertz. After that, I can't hear any higher. I took a test for that probably about a year ago.
I actually did one recently with my students.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What was your level?
Somewhere around like 16, 17.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think I was...
People can typically go up to like 20,000 when they're younger, and over time, as you get older, it tends to fade.
And I want to say that I think I was closer to around 12 something, if I recall right.
Yeah.
But I've been to a couple more rock concerts than you have too, so...
And also, I do a lot of sound design and stuff, so like I trained my ears to be more sensitive to it, so...
Right. However, I do have, like, my right ear is extremely sensitive in contrast to my left ear. Since I was a kid, I've always had an ultra-sensitive hearing in my right ear in particular, to the point where I was told, like, by a doctor that I had kind of a dog sense of hearing in one particular ear for some reason. And it's always the one that... whenever I cranking up the music in the car, that kind of thing, compress space or something, that's always the one that, like, gets super sensitive, and it's like, immediately, it's gonna start crackling and stuff, because it's like, it's too loud! And it's always my right ear, not my left.
Yeah.
My left ear is a lot duller, actually. But for some reason, it's always just the right ear. It's really strange.
Well, that was fun.
Definitely that's a way to bring down some of those
The
shields
shield,
really
yeah.
quickly.
For like both of them, yeah.
There you go. Except not doing that.
Oh, they hit me with a rock. That wasn't me.
Okay.
Yeah. God, if I can just kill one of them.
Yeah. Unfortunately, don't really have that much, yeah.
That's the weak one.
There you go. Yeah, it's that one on the left.
He has rocks and I don't trust him.
Nope, I don't blame you.
They're over there.
Switch places.
Dang, I was trying to snipe him with something coy. Oh, I grabbed him. Alright, one's down.
Yep.
So I grabbed him and threw him at his friend.
Don't jump too far ahead.
He has
Yep.
rocks, so I'm gonna hide.
Yep. There you go.
Dang it, they keep clipping the edge. Oh great, there's more.
Well, of course.
continue my tirade on him, because I can deal with these other guys a bit more easily. I don't trust him. Oh, but I need help. Okay, he's close again.
You get him?
Did he die?
I think you got him.
Alright, get the hell. Oh.
Hell yeah. Alright. Back in biz. Oh, CD guy.
Yep.
Oh, two CD guys.
Just wipe him out.
Oh, big guy.
Name's dude.
Nice.
Thank you for just staying in place for me. Makes it so much easier to aim.
Oh.
Did I knock him off?
I think so.
Anybody want satellite TV? Oh, yep, he fell off. Alright.
Alright, gotta love that. Alright.
So, this one.
Yeah.
Ugh. Why was that one section so much more stressful than the others? And why can't I make a sniper pistol?
Because this is probably the last one. Yeah.
Oh, was that the last one?
Last laser, anyway. There might be more.
No, reach Polaris.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
So,
Got
they ain't gonna take it easy on you now.
Yeah, they didn't pull any punches. I'm fine with that. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Over here. Let's not have the explodey gun equipped. Eh, who am I kidding? I want the explodey gun equipped.
Whoop. Take this shit
Be
off here.
free! So that was all just the containment thing for... Or was that Hedron?
The poster comes down and there's nothing there. It's just a cell. And death. I was wrong. There was never anything there. Hello? Polaris, are you there?
Oh!
You are a worm through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes like a herald.
Oh. Wait, that's the end?
Apparently.
Hello, hello. So did Polaris die? Did the hits take over? What? Was it even real? Because they said there was nothing there.
That's all the words.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah, do you think those are actual credits?
No. Can't be. That is trippy, though.
It's like a Pokemon.
Yeah. Who's that Pokemon? It's... Ah! It's just...
Wolf puts in quotes, leave. My mom walked in during this when I played and went, "Did you break something?"
Those field reports typed up and in management's hands first thing tomorrow.
The best at what it does. Protecting everyday Americans from foreign threats.
There's the new girl, standing around daydreaming when she should be getting work done. Who the hell does she think she is? The director?
Wait, what? There you go.
Sorry.
There you go. Here's your mail. You don't get mail. Oh, nope, you get mail.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Everybody gets mail. There you go. Salutations. Just doing my job. Everything is under control. Perfect control. I'm the busiest beaver that ever worked.
Wolf brought it up. And I think I remembered mentioning this. Remember Dylan's dream? About you in the office?
Yeah.
You working in the office?
Yeah. Huh. Alright, well we delivered the mail, now where's the cups? The coffee cups.
I'm sorry.
There's a whole other section over there too.
Ah, okay. There we go. Scan some forms. That's a lot of coffee cups. Man, you guys go through a lot of coffee.
Yep. As Wolf said, he directly referenced this segment.
Yeah. That almost feels like we're in like a Hiss daydream then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to clean up coffee cups, please. Ooh, that's not coffee. That's the good stuff. Man, they got the good stuff in here. Just here to do my job, please. Anybody? Anybody, please? Got anything I need to do? Clean up? I'll take some forms, scan them.
In terms of the forms, you just go to the copier and
just hit it like
yeah.
a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
You okay, buddy? You, doing some method acting there?
Also, sorry, I forgot to thank you, Haru. Big, bad, super powerful boss. It's over, Hero. I have the high ground. Hero Bumbler throws satellite disc at boss, throwing them into an abyss.
Yep.
Thank you for the one bit. Accurate statement is accurate.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
I wonder if all of these people are the ones that were taken over by the Hiss, though.
It's probably a lot of them.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm here to help. Here you go. Here's your mail. Let's see. Central Executive. Ooh, a shelter. That looks like fun. Any coffee cups in here? No, just somebody floating. You don't really seem to mind the person that obviously needs help. Okay. All right. Wait.
So it's in black and white.
Yeah. Sounds like you have everything under control. That's not my job. My job is to clean up coffee cups. Where's that copy machine?
Left, behind you?
There it is. Or that's not it. Deliver the director's mail. Ooh. I have what? There it is.
Can't do it anymore. You picked up the primary objective.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know it was going to do that.
Yep.
Alright, well. Where's the director's office?
Turn around. There you go.
Directory. How do I get over this way? This way.
Follow the wayfinding signage.
Mr. Trench. The new girl took the director's mail. And I read it too. Oh, hey, Audie.
Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
How did you... Okay. Thank you, wise old janitor man.
Oh, great. I was just waiting for my mail. Please.
You're a lot younger than I,
Yep.
Very good. Better run along now.
What is happening? I don't like this. No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't. Why
Oh.
can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost. Where are you? I can't feel.
Alright, let's do this again. Everybody gets mail. We got a lot of work to do, everybody. I expect you all to be in tip-top shape.
Wake up, please.
This is literally the definition of insanity. Alright, that's enough messing around.
Yeah. You don't have to do those tasks,
Yeah.
actually.
You probably have to find various things in the environment. But these tasks, like, help you explore the environment, you know?
Yeah. Find different things, find...
Yeah.
Yeah. Inconsistencies.
Like that.
Stuff like that.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Dylan.
What's up? You, just looking at me. That's ominous.
I don't remember ever seeing him back there. It's kind of creepy, Dylan.
Yeah. That's okay. I have after images every once in a while, too. It'll pass. Just take a good poop. It'll clear right up. Alright, so...
They had that wicked office party, everybody's hungover.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where do I go? Maybe
Where do
I
you
go
think
back to
you
the
go?
director's office?
Yeah.
Mr. Trench, I need your shooty bang bang. It's the one thing that gives me permission to be the biggest, baddest boss ever. Oh, thank you, Audie.
I need to go inside. I need to keep moving.
Go away. Man.
Don't bother.
He grumpy. Do I have my powers? No? Aw. Central Executive. I don't have permission to do that. Audie, any more wise words of advice? What? Oh, I must have bumped into something. Alright, how else can I get into the director's office? I could try and go around through the mailroom. I'm assuming that's what I need to do. Is there a way for me to even get over there?
You need to complete one of the tasks, and then you can get Trench's mail.
Okay. Alright. Alright, who wants mail? Since I already did a bunch of it. Alright. You get mail. You get mail. You get mail. Oh, that plant was dying in real time. That's crazy looking.
Mm-hmm.
There's not even a person at that desk. Who's telling me I'm dismissed? Unless this is all in my brain noodle.
There you go.
Alright, so now, where was his mail?
Not a tube?
Where's the tube?
Turn around. Get back.
This tube?
No.
But these are tubes.
No, those aren't the right tubes.
Oh,
that tube.
The big glowy tube.
Eh. Where are you going?
The director's office. It says director's office.
Yeah, turn right.
What?
That way.
In here?
Not in there. Good lord, you are directionally challenged just as I am.
But it says forward.
Yeah, it's telling you to go right. To go forward, then right. Go that way. Down that hallway.
That's no... Oh, hi.
Ooh. Creepy.
Yeah. At least
That
he's got
way.
a smile on his face. La da da dee da dee da dee dee. Mr. Trench, hello. I'm here.
I must act. I have a plan. An answer.
I won't let them win.
Oh. Well, that's different.
That's how it happened. The hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector.
Oh.
That was the needling in his brain.
Yeah.
Told ya.
Have to remember the hiss. The hiss is the enemy.
So that's why he shot himself.
Yep.
The hiss made him do it.
This is all inside my head.
Does that mean we're gonna have to kill our brother?
Going in, I'm trapped in here. They're taking over. I'm done with this.
Or are
What
you?
am I doing?
You're delivering mail.
This
That's your
is
job.
Nonsense. It stops now.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not doing this anymore.
But you're
I need to
totally
get to
doing
Trench's
it.
office. I'm not your servant.
What are you talking about?
None of this is real.
Or is it? It
I
could
need
be.
to get to Trench's office.
We don't know how though these extracurricular, I mean extraterrestrial powers from beyond function.
Well, you could check to see if the mail tube was there.
That's no fun. I wanted to deliver the mail. I'm a good employee. I do my job.
When it's all inside your head, are you really a good employee?
Yeah, because that means I'm the boss and the employee.
And you're still going the wrong way. You must not be a very good employee if you can't even know the layout of your own office.
Hey, I do not understand the facets and recesses of my own mind. I just do my job. Hey, Audie.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
Good job, Audie.
I need my gun. I know what I must
The Thunder Song distorts you.
start at the beginning.
Is the Thunder Song the thing Audie listens to?
This is my mess.
It would surprise me.
My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Row.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office. The end game. It will be revealed.
Ooh. So, Hedron was just a smaller part of something bigger.
Nosebleed.
Oh, great.
Which means the hiss is still inside her.
Yep. Find Darling's office. Where was his office?
Central Research.
That's right. So I need to go take the elevator or something.
The entrance to the ashtray maze, just the left of that.
That's right. Let's see.
Turn. Nope. Left. Straight ahead.
Yeah. I know can go. Huh. Okay.
Executive affairs. So where do they want you to go?
Oh, let's find Darling's office. So maybe it's
wait.
one of
Turn around.
these.
Turn around.
Eh.
Left.
Eh.
What's that?
Bathroom.
Ah, okay.
Did he have an office down here?
I don't know. He apparently had offices everywhere. Oh, there we are.
Yeah. Oh. Was there anything else in here?
Doesn't look like it.
Bleh.
Ted, I can't feel you. I can't. This is what Dylan wanted all along.
Ding.
There's something. I can feel it, but I don't know what.
The ding no do.
Motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything.
Mm-hmm.
This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
Ooh, hello.
Oh yeah, this is right. This is a music video by Darling.
Oh, I want to watch that. My god, this is so 80s. I love this. Oh my my god, this is amazing.
Because there wasn't much else to do down there, yeah.
Apparently. Dynamite.
Federal Bureau of Control records.
Yep.
This is so weird. But it is my head.
Oh. Hello.
And your portrait on it.
Yeah.
Grow brighter. Around one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead. But you're alive here in me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there. And she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department.
Uh-huh.
He opened the door to the hiss. Just like that.
See that door? Remember it?
Oh yeah, the one that we couldn't get through.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm stronger than that. We're stronger. They're waiting.
So now I can go through there.
They'll try to stop us.
Oh, he has the projector now. Great. Great. Wow, they're even messing with the board.
The board is now threatened.
My sister had this dream.
That's
Immediately dies.
Yeah. That would be my luck.
The whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
Keeps hurting me.
Convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to go.
I had to end her dream.
I'm supposed to go down there?
I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she'd been staring at.
There you go.
Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save
Yep.
her.
This whole thing, I think you're supposed to get through it as quickly as possible because it's slowly eating away at you.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, it's the projector. Alright, let's just turn that bad boy off.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know.
Ooh, that's
because
crazy
how it
looking.
was for me.
Alright, oh.
Dictate special transmission. Prepare for power boost redirected feed. Every fur necessitates consumption.
Every fur? Oh, okay. Alright. Let's do this. Wait, did that say 30?
Yes.
30?
Remember what the board said. Power boost. They're powering you. They're helping keeping you prepared for this. The board is boosting you.
Cool.
Doing this so that you can take care of these guys. With ease, I might add.
Oh, yeah, apparently.
Yeah. You are 1,000 times stronger because the board is boosting you. They're basically redirecting all of their power to fight to you. Because
Cool.
you're the last hope.
So you're saying I should use more explosions?
If you so wish.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, if you want that whole I am powerful kind of, ego trip,
Ow.
this is where you do it.
This is where you do it, yeah.
Yeah, this is the moment.
You can't stop me. Oh, wow. Eowies. Stop it. So that makes me wonder then, how does the board have power, you know? They can just kind of dish it out, you know?
The board powers the entire oldest house. They have infinite power.
That's true, but then why can't they stop the hiss?
Because they probably put all their resources towards powering the oldest house.
Yeah.
And probably keeping it, you know, the AWEs and all that stuff. All of that, I feel like falls to the board.
Probably.
In a lot of ways. They have a lot more power.
Yeah, if anything, it may be also that they have all this power, but they can only use it to guide, not directly get involved.
Potentially, yeah. It could be one of those...
Like a Uatu the Watcher kind of...
Right. We created it, but we can't influence it kind of thing. It could very well be something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised. That sounds like something that would make sense in this type of environment and situation. But that's okay. That just means I get to throw things with my brain.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll let it finish forming before I go.
There you go.
Flying too willy-nilly.
That's a good thing.
There they are. No. Ooh, hi, Rocket.
They use the platforms a lot on this particular area, because this particular area they can swarm you very quickly.
Really?
Yeah. Just the architecture of it, they can really get behind you.
Yeah,
like,
I can
super
see.
fast, yeah.
Dude up there. What's up, big dude? Here's your grenade back. I hear somebody screaming, but I don't see where they're screaming from. There they are. There you go. What the? There you are. Hiding in a corner. You know, it's adorable that y'all are coming in for hugs, but sorry, this is a no-hug zone. I have to ask you to vacate the premises.
Yep. Be right.
Left. Then I just have to deal with the conga line.
Also, yeah, these will, I think, infinitely spawn, so...
Okay,
so you might want to just keep going.
Deal with.
Yep. Might want to just keep going.
Keep going where?
That way.
Oh. I don't think there's a way for me to go that way.
Yeah, there is.
I don't see.
I could have sworn there was. Oh.
The fact that I'm still getting, like, name guys spawning, I think there might be more I need to do here.
Well, that's the direction you will need to go. It may trigger after a certain point.
Yeah,
I could have sworn this was an infinite spawn, but I could be wrong.
Get out of here! There we go. Hi, buddies. How y'all doing? Y'all are adorable. Oh, that's even better. Go say hi to a friend for me. Speaking of friends, who did that? Man, they really want you to fight?
So I'll tell you, this whole area, man, staying on the pillars was the best thing I ever did. That was a tough-ass little fight. Whee! That was a tough-ass little
hey,
fight.
That changed. Okay, so I can probably go over there now.
Yeah.
Whee! I do like the aesthetic of this place. Very romantic.
Romantic isn't the word I would use.
But, I mean, red, it's the color of love and passion.
It's a color of anger and hate.
That, too. Well, I mean, that kind of goes hand in hand with love every once in a while.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Hi, Broseph.
You don't look like you're having a good time.
No. Don't blow him up, man.
I'm not.
you were going to try
I
to.
was just curious to see if it would let me do that. They're in the cutscene.
Oh my god. Bumbler. No wonder he's having issues. God damn it, you blew yourself up in the cutscene. Jeez.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains.
Uh-huh.
I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead.
Yeah? So we're gonna have to scrub it out of every corner.
Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
Alright. And that's
the actual ending, yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so they're still locked into the building, but... Like, they don't know everything about the oldest house, so, I mean, there's plenty of little nooks and crannies that the hiss could hide in.
There's a lot of questions they didn't get answered.
Right.
You know, in terms of, like, the board and all that stuff, there's so much there that it would make sense that there would be a second to this, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
And especially if they do expand on the Alan Wake universe first, that could open up a lot there as well.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the actual ending to the game. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. And then the Foundation DLC actually opens up now that you've completed this game.
Okay.
And the Foundation will actually lead you underneath the oldest house. And more kind of reveals more of the backstory of the oldest house and that kind of thing.
Okay,
so.
kind of like what that tree with the roots was.
Right. Right. And there's quite a bit there. I don't know if it's necessarily 4 hours worth of content.
Okay.
So, you know, at that point, people would, you know, the audience would have to determine whether or not they would want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is officially Control. That was the game. Not every single thing, but that was the game.
Yeah. And there's always going to be more stuff that we could do, but also I kind of like leaving a little bit up for our viewers to watch on their own or play through if they wanted to check the game out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that worked perfectly because it's 9:47.
Yeah.
So
I'm
perfectly
thinking
timed.
We'll wrap this up for now, I think.
Yeah. And if you guys would definitely want to Wolf said the Foundation could take up a max of 2 streams.
Okay.
So if we did want to, we could.
We may revisit it down the road.
Yeah, we'll hold off on it for now. And then if you guys definitely want to see this, we want to see it continued, then that may be something if we decide we want to play like the Alan Wake games or something that we could potentially go in and touch on in the future.
Expand on the universe.
Yeah. Yeah, and then that way you could get a little bit more context. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah, no, it's well made.
Definitely, it's all part of that Remedy Entertainment universe that they have created, and I, you know, as I said earlier in the stream, I love the idea of something that's steeped in a reality that we're familiar with, but expands on it in a what-if scenario. Right. And not only this game, but the universe they're building as a whole does that, to where there's this basically different planar existence that is leaking slowly into this world, and I find that very fascinating.
Yeah, because Alan Wake isn't actually a part of like the Control universe, right?
They're all part of the same universe.
Okay.
It's just Alan Wake started it.
Right.
They started with Alan Wake.
Like it just the way that everything was like written, so like Jesse could actually meet like Alan Wake. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. No, this is all taking place in
I
the
didn't
same
know
universe.
if it was like these were like different like side universes or multiverse kind of stuff.
The biggest thing that, and this is more of a speculation thing, but this is all taking place in the same world.
Okay.
The biggest thing though that I speculated about was the Ocean View Hotel, motel. where the different doors were
Yeah.
happening, that was basically kind of maybe a portal follow through.
Yeah.
Two different areas in the world.
Potentially, yeah.
To where maybe the spiral one was linked to Bright Falls, or the lake one, Cauldron Lake.
Yeah.
Or something to that effect, where they were kind of portals to these different big points in the
Cruxes.
world. So, because like Cauldron Lake, that was a threshold that popped out.
Yeah.
It wasn't an AWE, it was a threshold event.
Right.
Perhaps that spiral door could be linking to that threshold, because a threshold, I mean, that's big.
Yeah.
That's like the oldest house kind of important. So
Right.
my idea is that those doors are all linked to different threshold areas within the world.
Yeah. It's kind of like
all...
are you familiar with like the ley lines theory?
I know what you're talking about,
Okay.
but
It's like if you were like, this was kind of more like a fantasy or sci-fi kind of idea, but essentially like there are places in the earth where there are points where like multiverses or different like energies overlap, and where a lot of those end up like meeting is called like a ley line, like focal point.
Right.
And those are the points where like the veil between one world and another is the weakest.
Right.
And that's why like a threshold would potentially be at like a point like that, where all of these energies congregate or meet up, and that's where it's able to influence it the most.
Right. Now, Wolf did make a good point. Because Alan was communicating through the hotline, he could potentially be dead.
Potentially, yeah.
So, in that sense, if he is dead at this point in time, and they also noted Alan Wake 2 in the hint that there was AWs happening at Cauldron Lake in the future, then it could be that this whole thing actually completely disregards time, and time is much more in flux, to where you're seeing stuff happening in the Alan Wake universe, essentially, when he's still alive, and that's all happening.
Yeah.
But, time flows differently in the oldest house and stuff like that. And I think I remember Pope saying something like that, where things are a little bit more...
The astral plane and stuff, like, things might not be linear in terms of the time as we perceive it.
Right. But I've also heard the idea that the hotline was not necessarily meaning that you're dead, but it could be, like, obviously there was important dead parties that we were communicating through, but the board is technically a living entity of some sort or another.
Yeah.
And they can communicate through it.
So
it doesn't necessarily mean you're dead. It could be just people of extraordinary paranormal power that can communicate potentially through that.
And it may be that they're not even communicating through it consciously. It could be tapping into something subconscious.
Right. As Wolf said, dead people or paranatural entities.
Oh my, look at me. Oh, I'm so fancy. Oh, I got like a little pyramid hairpin and everything. Oh.
And I want to say you opened up
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier.
Really?
Important, but that was it.
And I believe if you go back to Central Exec, I think there was another outfit unlocked. And then at that point, this would go into the Foundation if you went to the hotline chamber and all that stuff. But,
right.
Okay. So yeah, Central Exec is that way.
Hey buddy, how's it going?
He looks thrilled.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Where do I get my gun? When does it pop out? Oh, it's probably like right here. Yeah.
There it is.
Darn.
Yeah. Yeah, in Central Exec you can't pull it out. It's a neutral zone.
Yeah. I wanted to put bombs on people's faces for funsies.
No.
Any luck finding the armory? None. Looks like it got shifted. We have rangers checking each sector. Fuck, whose side is the house on? Alright, we'll keep teams looking.
The house has no moral alignment.
And that just goes back in, yeah.
Ooh, hello. I get my gun. Yay. Boom. Aw, it goes through them. No. They're too powerful. Oh,
find
that
a way
makes
to-
me sad.
Yeah, you're going to end up just killing yourself in the long run.
That's fine. Alright,
Um,
where was Emily? Do we need to talk to her?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Oh.
Doorways, then which is the object of power? The slide or the slide?
She probably has new info if you
Yeah.
wanted or curious. And Wolf said if you go back to the room Dylan is in, he's now in a coma in a bed.
Oh, okay. So where was the outfit you were talking about?
Here.
Oh, just here?
Yeah, should be. There should be something in outfits, yeah.
So there's the civilian, the director suit, the candidate.
So maybe it's the Foundation one.
Maybe.
There's one particular outfit that
Do, like,
me and
the
Wolf
golden
both
suit.
love, and it has like this full coat with it. It's like all black. It's
Oh,
fucking
really?
cool. Yeah, I can't remember if it's maybe
Probably Foundations then.
It maybe you finish the Foundation one and you get it, or there may be something else. I don't remember offhand, but yeah, that was Control.
Yeah. I
Oh,
enjoyed
that's
that.
right. There's a particular quest in here that you gotta beat.
Ah.
That's right. I completely forgot
But yeah, it
about
seems
that.
like everybody's kind of updated on the situation, and we're all working together to fix it, I guess.
Yep.
So cool.
That you would have gotten a kick out of that quest.
Really?
Yeah.
I might pick this up on my free time and play around with it. Shum. Wait.
No, this is a jukebox.
That's right. This was the challenge thing.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah. Where you go on those expeditions?
Yeah, it grants absolute rewards. Jeez. Oh, and you get expedition gear too.
Yep.
Oh, I kind of want to try that, but I don't know if I'm even ready for that. The highest difficulty.
Well, you're in a much better position than you were when you first tried it. I can tell you that.
So it's what it is. Yeah, it's almost.
It is 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap up here, I think.
So, anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed the game.
Yeah. I know I did.
I'm very happy that we got to play
was
this because
like-
this is definitely one of my
It's
favorite
like
games.
a year later after we promised we'd play it.
It's a half year.
Yeah.
Half year. It was around October, I think, or something,
Something
that
like that, yeah.
we planned on it initially. So things got in the way. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I'm glad that we finally got the chance to play this. This is definitely one of my favorite games, and it's one of the ones that I ended up I'll play again and again and find new things every single time, and it's always a great experience every time I play through it.
You
So
okay, buddy?
I don't think so.
You
I think he
Is
probably
he
needs a hospital trip.
Yeah, like that does not look comfortable.
No. He looks like he's falling asleep
Yeah,
sitting
it
up.
looks like he's napping.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you got your gun back in order. I remember last time it was dislocating from your body.
Yeah.
Hope is now head of research. It's official.
Head of research? When was the review process? Why weren't we
And
consulted?
drop.
You're not writing anything, man.
You see that? Invisible ink. It's the greatest thing ever invented. Look, I can draw right here, and there's a cross, and then look at that. A multiplied by T, and then all this other mathematical bullshit. It's gonna solve the future. Know what I mean? No, sir.
You're not writing anything, sir.
Yeah, he thinks he's writing in invisible ink. It's just a dried out pen.
Yeah. Says like half of the faculty
Yeah.
at any school or college or institution.
Yeah. And then they take it and they try and shake it like that's going to
Oh
do
yeah.
something.
Yeah. You know, just shaking it always bring down the missing ink, you know?
Yep.
Oh. Poor Arish. What did he do to deserve you stomping on his head?
I'm the boss. I can do what I want.
Don't ever become a boss, please.
I just love that it makes like my jacket like freak out, like.
Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up.
All right, have a good night, everybody.
Thanks so much, and we'll have something figured out for next week.
Yeah,
I don't know
we
what.
finished all 3 series, so
Yeah.
we're going to have to figure out what we're gonna do.
Fresh new stuff next week.
Yeah, we got a whole slew of new stuff.
Yeah, so make sure if you haven't already, vote in the poll down below somewhere on Twitch. I don't remember where the poll goes. Go and throw some votes in that, because we'll probably be looking at that. Well, as Wolf said, we'll be looking at the spinning wheel.
Yep. We need to update it.
And I went and discussed a suggestion with Bumbler and Nasita for a potential new series.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can explore that.
Yep.
So I think it'll be something you guys enjoy. So until then, I'll see you next time.
Have a wonderful evening, everybody.
Bye.